Esoteric Order of Roleplayers present The Demon's Mirror, a Hunter's Hunted duet chronicle featuring David Larkins and Desiree Valdez.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we're on.
We're on.
All right, so here we are.
Yeah.
I see you desperately reviewing your notes.
I'm not desperately doing anything. I am simply reviewing, looking at my character sheet. Because, I'm just looking at it admiringly. I'm trying to figure out, I'm ambidextrous, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I'm impatient, short fuse, vengeful, enemy. I have an enemy.
Yes, you do have an enemy, yes.
And I have focus.
Okay.
Something object to use noumena.
Right.
Physical object to use noumena.
Right.
So
you have to use your mirror in order to use your noumena.
So my noumena is the Chow Chen, right?
Uh-huh.
And that's the mirror. Mm-hmm. And then the...
No, that's an actual power.
What does that sound?
I think that's our little hellhound.
What the fuck is that? I don't know what that is.
That's not you? You're not breathing into the mic?
What does that sound?
I don't know.
I think it is her.
Okay.
Sorry, everybody.
Just getting ready to be on an episode of Ghost Hunters here.
The ghost.
Someone's standing over your shoulder breathing.
All right, so the noumena is okay. So then the life drained, steal chi from a demon. That's what I have for Chow Chen. The Chow Feng is the Bridge of Phoenix. 1 dot roll willpower to ignore dice penalties. Yeah. Yeah. Why you gotta be like that? Because you were looking at the grocery list with the same, like, I can't read your writing.
Oh my god.
And I can't even read my writing.
Oh my god. It's like we're an old married couple.
So, Chow Chen is, I have mirror in parentheses, so if you could explain that.
Well, you made a note to yourself that you need a mirror in order to do that. Right.
And you were just saying, no, you don't.
No, you said that's my mirror, and I was saying, well, no, it's not the mirror per se. It's the power that you have. It's been inside you all along, Vanessa. But you took a flaw that means that you need the mirror.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
All right. So what else is going on right now?
Just kind of checking a couple things.
Wait a minute. What could you possibly be checking?
Oh, could you grab my dice? They're right over there.
Oh my god.
Thank you.
I don't want to touch your dice.
I don't mind if you do.
Oh.
I ain't superstitious.
Okay.
Anyway, so... Excellent. That is a nice thing full of dice. All right. So, couple things preliminary to our session.
Yeah.
I was going back and re-listening to the last 10 minutes of the last session, and the fucking buzzing was back.
No.
But not in like a major way. But like it did come up at one point where it's just like, and then it just kind of went away. And I remember in that moment, I was twisting in my seat to check something in a book. So I might have like been kinking a wire or something. So
Kinky.
Kinker. So anyway, I don't know. The buzzing sound continues. So
Well.
hopefully that was the only instance. I haven't.
I listened to it. It was fine.
So
I
you
didn't even notice that.
All right. It was right at the end.
I mean, maybe I noticed it, but.
Okay. So that's just a note. And then
what?
I said that's just a note.
Okay.
And then as for tonight's episode, usually it's fairly sandboxy. It's just kind of like, hey, do whatever you want to do. That's cool, kind of thing. Mm-hmm. But I was thinking for tonight's session, it would be a slightly more structured, because what I want to do is take you through the process of a hunt, like how you do it, the procedural mechanics of hunting, right? Mm-hmm. And then,
I'm listening.
And so then that will be something you can return to in the future, kind of like how early on with Aaron we went through the procedural mechanics of hunting for blood and frenzying and all that stuff.
Yeah.
This is kind of a similar thing.
But there's going to be like role playing.
Of course. No, we're just going to do about 20 minutes. We're just going to boil it down to some dice rolls, and that'll be it. So.
Okay. No, it's fine. I don't know why you said it that way.
Well, just because I want to get your expectations.
I'm not expecting anything. Mm-hmm. Like you told me. I honestly have. I've been a little, based on what we were doing, I'm feeling a little traumatized and
Wait, huh?
Thinking that we weren't going to be playing as consistently, and so I was kind of putting things out of my mind about the game. And I'm not saying this to like feel sorry for myself. I'm just saying like I was just feeling like, okay, we're not going to pick this up. I had all this energy around it, and now a lot of that energy is dissipated.
Okay.
Based on the delays in getting started. Mm-hmm. And then to the point where I'm like kind of in denial that we're actually playing. Okay. So, which is whatever. Mm-hmm. But, so I have no expectation on how this is going to go. And however you want to roll it or run it or whatever, I'm willing to do.
Okay. So we'll see how long this takes, and,
but it's like part of the story, right? I mean, it's not going to be just like...
basically, it's a VR simulator.
Yeah, you're dropping me into some random adventure and like...
You're not actually going to... I have a pre-gen character for you that you're going to be playing instead.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Anyways, no, it's a normal adventure.
It's relevant to the story.
I'm
going to find out things.
You're going to find out things.
And I'm going to attack things and...
Right.
Yeah? I mean, that's what you want to do, right? That's what I'm hearing.
Well, this is a hunter's campaign or chronicle, right?
Yeah, I'm going to hunt things and kill them.
Exactly.
Okay.
All right.
It's a good thing Aaron left town.
We're, yeah, it is a good thing. We're going to start with you just hunting normal people, and we'll work up from there.
All right.
Okay, so... All right. So where we left off was you had a vision of a old mansion.
Yeah, so I'd had a dream after that whole weird end of the funeral. Yeah, I have a dream journal. So there's an old musty mansion, evil presence at the door ajar. I closed it before the evil presence gets to the door. That was the first dream.
Yes.
In this particular journal, I've kept a dream journals. I kept dream journals before when I was growing up.
Okay.
But this is like a new one.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty. And then you had done some research on your break at the bookstore into ancient Chinese mirrors, and determined that yours is probably quite ancient indeed.
Yes.
Like dating back to the Shang dynasty. And then when you were looking at the mirror, you saw a sort of dilapidated mansion somewhere.
Similar to the one that was in my dream. Mm-hmm. Dilapidated mansion. Can you remind me, like, the decor, like, the style?
It's
Is it something I would see in Pasadena, or?
Well, it's definitely kind of maybe like a 1920s style, mission style,
Yeah.
mansion. And it was up on a hill. Very overgrown.
Yeah.
Front yard.
It looks abandoned.
Yeah.
Fuck. All right. So, yes. So basically so what day is it? Like, where are we? What, the last thing I had this dream, and now how much time has passed?
This is the day after.
Oh my God.
Dawn's,
Jesus Christ.
this is the day after Dawn's memorial.
Well, the next day was the burial.
Was the burial. Did you go to that? Did we cover that?
No, but I'm assuming I went.
Yeah.
No, we did.
Yeah.
We did.
There's been so many funerals recently in our game sessions. So.
God. No,
Some funerals more successful than others.
I think we did do that because then I noticed that Aaron wasn't there, and that seemed weird to me.
Right.
I think
that sounds right to me as well.
Yeah.
We'll just say you did.
Okay.
All right. So it's Friday the 23rd.
Well, it's just making me laugh. So it's like every day. It's like we're doing consecutive days. And it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
That's all.
We're well, as I believe I pointed out last time, we are now into a fresh part of the calendar, an unmarked part of the calendar.
Right.
So we are
right.
It was a little dovetail.
Yes.
With the end of the last one.
Yeah.
So time may pass in a more accelerated fashion as we move forward.
Yeah.
But we were syncing up the film reels, as it were.
I agree. No, I get it. I agree with that whole process. And and I do want to make a timeline comparing Aaron's timeline and Amy's and just seeing where they intersect. Because when we do the second chronicle...
Yes. Oh, a timeline will be...
It's going to be picking it up from where...
Very necessary.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So I get this dream. I have this dream. I go to the burial. Mm-hmm. I did some research, right? Mm-hmm. And so just feeling pretty down and confused. But I am going to go to my Uncle Todd's. I'm going to call my Uncle Todd up or go to his office. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm going to tell him what I witnessed at the memorial.
Okay.
And that I have information on the make of the vehicle that Aaron drove, and I don't have the license plate, but I could see if it's registered, like if his name pulls up anything.
And you have expressed to Todd before that you suspect Aaron is involved.
No,
somehow?
but I think that would be the point where I would say that there's this guy that Don was hanging out with.
All right, so you're in Todd's office.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And you've been welcomed. The cold coffee has been proffered.
Yes.
And so forth. And
so I'm telling him about the past 24 hours, like the mirror. I tell him about the memorial and how just like the things I was observing about Aaron, and like there's just something weird about him that I can't put my finger on. And then like I tell him what I saw, like in terms of the woman that was with him, and she just jumped on the car and vanished. And he sped off, but I only got like some of the license plate numbers. Barely, like none of it.
Yeah.
And I just need to find out. I need to find out where he is, and I need to talk to him.
All right. So Todd says, well, if you give me the plate numbers, I can run them.
I don't have them.
Oh, you didn't get the plate numbers?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
But can't we just look up his name and
Do you have his last name?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let me
yeah, I do. I do, because Dawn was talking, she mentioned his last name, like he was on a soap opera and blah blah blah.
Okay. Yeah, let me we have a computer database for that now.
Oh, good.
So I can run his name. Well, not me, but the brainiacs and the
Yeah.
and the
All right. So can you
research
run
department.
his name and then like black Jeep. Like it looked like like it was new, like
late model Jeep.
brand new. Yeah.
Okay. I'll see what I can turn up.
Okay. That's all I know. All right. And I give him the pager number 2 in case the number's attached to the
Oh, sure. Yeah.
any other identifying information. That's all I got. So I guess I'm gonna go to my classes and try to like maintain, and I'm gonna read my scrolls. And
In between class. Yeah.
yeah, but still feeling pretty alone. And
Forever alone.
hey, feeling fairly, alone, and but feeling also compelled to find out, like, how did this happen? Like, what happened to her?
Right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. So basically, let's see. This is why I gave you the heads up. This is where it gets a little railroady.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah. So, you find it hard to focus. You find it hard to focus on.
Your lack of focus. All right.
Yes. All right. So anyway, you find it hard to focus on your scroll translations.
Yeah.
And
I'm going to put some music on.
Okay.
Like
And-
I'm going to put on Dawn's mix.
And furthermore, find it difficult to, well, you don't find it difficult, but you, you find yourself in between thinking about Dawn, you keep thinking about that mansion.
Yeah. No, that's also on my mind. Like, that is definitely like, where is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
All right.
the music's on in my room. So I'm in my bedroom.
Yeah.
And I'm listening to the tape, and fuck, like, where is? So I'm just looking at my window. Like, it doesn't seem like a place that would be in Pasadena. It seems like things are fairly well maintained here. And there's some abandoned homes, but
Yeah, that's more like out towards South Pasadena.
exactly,
Yeah.
it'd be South Pass or whatever. And
Whatever's adjacent to that. What's adjacent to that? Anyway,
oh god,
doesn't matter.
it does matter. So yeah,
Who cares? All the same anyway.
Oh Jesus. So I'm just thinking, like, yeah, where can I find it? I really don't know. So I feel like I need to clear my head.
Okay.
So I take the tape out of the stereo, and then I take it, put it in its little case, click, 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 and I get a backpack with for some reason I just feel like I'm going to take my mirror with me. I'm going to take, what was the other thing?
Just the mirror and scrolls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that. I'm going to take I have a flashlight. I have my mag light. I'm going to take some food,
Yeah.
water, and I'm just going to go out and just kind of go drive around. I almost want to go back to Dawn's apartment, but that might be a little risky.
Okay.
But I'm just going to drive around a little bit and just kind of try to clear my head. So I put the tape in the car
Oh,
to play it.
shit.
And
Crossfading.
and I just start driving around.
All right. Sierra Madre.
Yes.
Sierra Madre.
Yes.
Also, Temple City?
Yeah.
I just love that there's these places. Like, I lived 20 minutes from Pasadena for 15 years. I never fucking heard of Temple City.
There are so many different little towns,
Mayflower Village.
villages. Like, I mean, it's weird. I didn't even know what, like, a village was, like, or a town. Like,
It's an actual thing. Like, you're designated a village if it's a certain.
I think
thing.
it is. Like, there's designations, but it's not like from where I'm from, which is the San Fernando Valley.
Yeah.
It's not like it was like, this is the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it was like, yeah, we're like a city within a city.
Yeah.
Like, you're in Los Angeles, so you're in the city of Los Angeles, but
Yeah.
then you're also in a city within
Yeah.
a city.
Well, and then I noticed that photo you shared on Facebook like made reference to the fact that there was this area in the valley called Zelza.
Yeah.
That then became Northridge. But then the street was still called Zelza.
Yeah. No, there's just a lot of strangeness in terms of the way that Southern California is organized.
No kidding.
Okay, so I'm driving around. I'm getting out of. I'm in Pasadena, but I'm going toward downtown Los Angeles.
Okay.
Something's feeling like that's the direction I need to go. Because, I mean, honestly, there's a lot of scruffy buildings around there. So.
Okay.
So then I'm thinking about Dawn. I'm thinking about Gigi. And I'm just trying to know where to go. I don't know where to go.
Okie doke. So, what we're going to have you do is roll perception plus streetwise. Oh, also,
what?
Remind me of your nature.
Okay, so Amy is an idealist.
You're an idealist by nature. Okay.
And a rebel by demeanor.
Okay. Okay. So go ahead and give yourself 1 willpower point back.
Oh, yes. And my concept is initiate.
Right.
Oh. Turn it up a little bit.
Turn that shit up. All right. So, yeah, go ahead and give yourself a point of willpower.
Turn it up. I don't even want to talk. I just want to listen. I just want to listen.
Yeah.
All right. So I gave myself a willpower.
Okay.
And what else did you say?
That was it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You said you were an initiate.
Yes.
And I repeated that back to you.
Yeah, turn up a little bit more, man.
Yeah, okay.
Gotta crank up all the other music and get...
Crank up the doom.
Crank it up, fucker!
Alright.
What? I sounded awful, didn't I?
No, that's fine. Except it should be, crank it up, fucker.
There you go. Alright. So 2 perception and streetwise?
Yep.
Okay, difficulty 6?
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's nothing.
Nothing. Not a botch, though.
Not a botch. I rolled 2 1s and 2 5s.
2 1s and... Oh, wait. 2 1s and 2 5s?
Yeah.
That is a botch.
Is it?
Because you rolled 1s without any successes.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I did botch. I botched.
Oh, my God. Okay. I like that, actually. I can work with that.
Just bring it on, baby.
Bring it on. Bring it on, bitch.
What?
So just incidentally, idealist, regain a point of willpower. God damn it. Regain a point of willpower anytime an action in pursuit of your ideals furthers your goals and brings your ideal closer to fruition.
Okay, so maybe let's talk about her ideals.
Let's do it.
Justice, the American way.
Or just us.
Justice.
Judged by 12 or carried by 6. It's up to you. Anyway.
What's that from?
I don't know. It's just...
Carried by 6? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, like, are you
a jury?
Judged by 12 is like, or carried by 6, i.e. pallbearers. So it's like, are you gonna go down fighting, or are you gonna allow yourself to get, you know?
Where did that come from?
I don't know.
I've never heard that. That's amazing. I'm gonna start using that at work.
Oh shit.
Okay. So
in what context I can't even begin to imagine, but I'm sure I'll hear about it.
Okay. So
I got into an argument with my boss today.
just 1 second here.
All right, we're back.
Okay, so we were talking about
judged by 12 or carried by 6. Yeah, that was a bit of a digression.
All right, anyway. So justice. So I think she has ideals.
Yeah.
Ideals. So justice. Right? I mean, she has a strong thing from her dad. I mean, being raised by, he was fairly kind of open about, the fact that people need to, everyone deserves their day in court. Everyone deserves a fair trial.
Yep.
He's one of those oh shit, he's a defense attorney, but he has a strong sense of no, we're upholding the law. We're upholding, this is what we have to do to maintain a semblance of decorum. So I think that he carried that, the kids inherited that understanding.
Right.
Ideals. I would say don't think she knows this yet, but like inclusion and like making sure that everyone's included. So I'll just put that as more of a...
Now, Aaron was an idealist too, right?
No, he is a visionary.
Visionary.
So no matter what you plop him down into, he's like, all right, what is going on there? And then how can you use me as a puppet in your fucking masquerade?
Oh my god. Whoa.
Damn it. Because you said, never mind. Okay, you're distracting me. Don't bring him up. So, so he's a visionary, and then I have the storm. So he's always going to be surrounded by chaos, but he maintains like a cool, like, I am fine, but everything is turmoil around him.
Amy would make a good Bruja, basically.
She would.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully it won't come to that, but anyway,
we'll see.
We never know.
We never know.
So inclusion, justice, I would say a certain level of, just, just, I guess, a strong sense of right or wrong. I guess that's, I'm sure more will show themselves. Okay, so she's thinking about her ideals as she's driving. that this whoever did this has to be brought to justice.
Yeah.
And she's going to do everything she can to prove that they did it.
Yeah.
Aaron. And so she's thinking that as she's driving around. But I botched my roll.
You did. Also, according to Urban Dictionary, the full phrase is, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6, i.e., I'd rather kill than be killed.
Edie's looking at me right now like she can't believe you just said that.
Some related terms.
What?
I'd rather jack off to pasta. I'd rather nail my penis to a burning building.
What?
I'd rather saw my own gnats off with a kite string.
Why are those related?
No, they're not related. They're just next on the list. Anyway.
Let's get into some shimashi.
Yeah, it is. It is. Shimashi realness.
All right.
Okay, so, anyway, apparently it's a military phrase.
Yeah.
Rather shoot first and get court-martialed later, basically.
Yeah.
Anyways, so, you botched your roll.
I sure did.
All right, so
I sure did, Alex.
What?
Like Alex Trebek.
Oh, okay. So you start making your way towards downtown. Somewhat ill-advisedly, you decide to take surface streets.
Yeah, I'm not thinking.
Yeah.
I'm really distraught.
Yeah.
And my little white rabbit.
Yeah. So, you get completely lost.
Oh, like hopelessly lost.
Hopelessly lost.
Shit.
You're somewhere. You're somewhere where you don't know where you are.
Right. That's not good. I can't find like an on-ramp anywhere.
Right, exactly. Like you thought you were actually heading towards the 110, but then you realize, you get to Eagle Rock Boulevard and
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah.
So you're just, circling around trying to figure out where the hell you are. And you end up on the north side of kind of the boundary between Glendale and Pasadena.
Oh. Well, it's not too bad.
That's not too bad. No, you're in some town you never heard of called Woodbury, which is
okay.
North.
I thought you were gonna tell me I was like in Altadena or something.
No, not quite.
All right.
But yeah, you're in. It's like kind of up in the hills, near where the 2 and the 134 meet. And so you're just kind of driving around trying to figure out where the hell you are.
Yeah.
And then you see it. You see the house. The vision from your mirror, almost exactly replicated before you in real life.
Okay, I turn off my music. And what you do when you're like, where am I? And what the fuck am I looking at? Like, is this a dream? Mm-hmm. So, like, I kind of, like, pinch myself.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah. you're not dreaming.
This is not a dream. All right, so I'm like, oh. So, okay, so I roll up. I turn my headlights off, and I roll up.
Is it nighttime?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I picture this happening at night.
Oh, okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess you would have gotten off of work.
Yeah, I got off work. It was like I had dinner, and then I was just in my room, kind of just thinking.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, fuck this, I'm out of here. So it's probably around 8 o'clock that I leave. Mm-hmm. And so by this time, it's probably like 9:30.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty dark.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what the hell?
Right.
So I roll up, turn the headlights off.
Yeah.
And I just park. And so I'm facing the house?
Yes.
Or is it like in a cul-de-sac?
Well, so basically what it is you'd been following Glen Oaks Boulevard thinking that it was going to hit the one,
an on-ramp.
the 2. Mm-hmm. And it was just snaking its way up into the hills. Mm. And like you passed a golf course, golf club and tennis club. Mm-hmm. And then the road got like progressively less well maintained, you know, and it's just kind of like there's no street lights or anything, you know, and then the road actually started to turn into like a gravel road.
Oh no!
And it was at this point
I'm like, maybe I need to turn around.
Yeah, where you're like, I guess the street just ends. But then up on this hill, there's this house.
Okay.
At the end of Glen Oaks Boulevard, basically.
Weird. Mm-hmm. So I turn my headlights off.
Okay.
I kind of I put my car in park, and I'm like just facing the house. Mm-hmm. There are no lights on?
There are no lights on.
How can I see this house then?
The moon.
Oh, the moon's out?
Yeah.
What?
Let's see here. Yeah, it's just past full. It was full on the 19th.
Oh.
So yeah, you see this house
illumined
by the moon up on the hill. Mm-hmm. And yeah, there are no lights on. However, as you are sitting there watching, it's a 2-story house. Mm-hmm. One of the downstairs windows, there's like this electric flicker, very bright.
Like a television?
No.
Oh.
Like electricity is arcing or something.
What?
Yeah, it's just like this sustained, intense flicker.
What color is it?
Like a blue, purplish blue.
Okay, so I'm gonna get out of the car.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk up to the house.
Oh, all right.
I mean, I can't see anything, so I might as well go explore.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okie dokie. So
for courage.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
Lest you forget.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you begin walking up towards the house. Mm-hmm. Let's see here. It is a unseasonably warm evening. I mean, unseasonably cold.
Yeah, it feels colder up in the hills too.
That too. Yeah. So you clutch your jacket about you. Mm-hmm. As
I have my backpack.
Yeah. Okay. Your boots are crunching on gravel, making your way up towards this house. So it's more or less rectangular shaped.
The house.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
it's 2 stories.
But it's 2 stories with a tile pitched roof, Spanish style pitched tile roof, and light colored stucco. You know. And yeah, just like in your vision, there's a lot of
overgrown
scrub, and bushes and stuff, and it's just eerily silent. There's not even a breeze.
There's no animals rustling in the...
Nope.
All right, I'm walking toward that window where I saw the electricity.
Okay.
What?
All right. What do you got in terms of stealthiness?
I have 2.
All right. So do a Dex plus stealth roll.
My Dex is 4.
Ooh. And we'll say difficulty 5, since you have the nighttime on your side.
5? Mm-hmm. Ooh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Excellent.
4 out of 6.
Very good.
Wow.
All right. So you're walking up towards the house.
Uh-huh.
There's kind of like an entry porch vestibule kind of thing. The light was shining out of 3 window panes to the left of that.
Okay.
About 20, 30 feet down the wall.
Okay.
As you get closer, you can...
Why am I thinking about the house from Spider Baby?
Basically.
Oh, no. Oh, shit.
There's a palm tree nearby, you know. So you kind of have to delicately...
I mean, it's not like their house was like a mission style, but...
No. Okay. I don't know where they found that house.
God, I know.
Anyway, you have to sort of delicately pick your way through the undergrowth that's hard up against the house, but you do so quite handily. Mm-hmm. And then you're next to these windows, and they're, kind of...
Dirty.
They're dirty, and they're in this, 1920s style with thick glass and lead panes,
Okay. All right.
And so looking in... the vision is necessarily distorted.
Well, yeah.
So why don't we get a perception plus awareness roll from you? Actually, no.
Oh.
Perception plus investigation.
Okay. Mm-hmm. 6.
6.
Oh, wow. 3.
Hey. Wow. All right. So...
So weird.
So the moon is slanting just right, and is shining in through through the glass. And you can see in the interior is a, very large room, like 40 by 60 feet, with a very large marble fireplace.
What was the first thing you said? Sorry.
A large room, 40 by 60 feet.
Okay, large room. Okay. Okay, large room, 40 by 60, and then a marble fireplace?
Black marble fireplace.
Black marble. That's weird. Okay.
And, and it's unfurnished.
Okay.
It has parquet floors that are shining in the moonlight.
Wow.
You can see that the wallpaper is peeling, plaster is coming off in chunks.
Does the inside look familiar? Because I was in the house.
No, although as you were walking towards the house,
Like
seeing
the
that
door.
vestibule
The vestibule?
looked familiar to you. The double doors inside the vestibule definitely looked familiar
Yeah,
to you.
okay. Okay. So I'm just looking inside. Where's that electricity coming from?
No idea.
All right, I'm going to go to the door.
Okay. Walk around to the door.
I'm going to check the knob.
Yeah, it's a knob. What are you checking for?
If it's unlocked,
Oh, okay.
breaking and entering.
Just a little casual breaking
It's an
and entering.
abandoned house.
It's an abandoned house that you saw in your dreams.
I'm justified.
The police, no court in the land will convict you.
No.
Okay, now I'll need a perception plus awareness roll.
Awareness.
I mean alertness.
Alert. Oh, alertness. Boo. Perception what?
Plus alertness.
And at what? 6?
6.
3.
Okay. So the doors have a little, thin rectangular window that's purely decorative, like crystal glass,
Inlaid.
As you're walking up to it, it may have been just a trick of the light. But it could be that also there was somebody standing there and then they moved away because the darkness behind the glass sort of shifts becomes a little lighter as you walk towards it.
I'm going to keep going.
All right.
I'm going to check the knob.
Okay. It is locked.
I'm going to look in the little glass.
Okay, now I'll need a perception plus awareness roll.
Okay. One.
Okay. The hairs on the back of your neck are standing up.
Something weird.
Something strange is afoot.
Are there any other windows nearby?
Oh, sure.
All right, I'm going to go to look into the nearest window
Okay.
beside the one that I just looked into.
So you circle back out of the vestibule. There's a window, like to the immediate right of it.
I'm going to look inside.
So looking in, you see what appears to be a very large hall. You know,
Like a hallway or like a dining
like a
hall?
hall,
Like a dining hall.
or like a medieval hall. You know, like just a big open space. You know, and this looks exactly like from your dream, where you were standing in this hall, basically.
Oh.
There's a grand sweeping staircase. There's a smaller fireplace on the far side. There's a little colonnade on the opposite side of the space, and like a balcony area up above. You know.
Okay. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go around to the back of the house.
Okay. So you start circling around to the back. As you do so, you see that on this side of the house, there is obviously some kind of conservatory or greenhouse built off the side of it with tons of glass, you know, and sort of a cloverleaf design. The glass is universally fogged up, you know.
Oh. Well, does that mean there are things still growing in there?
Not like not organically fogged.
Oh,
I
just
should
it's
say.
frosted glass.
Frosted up, yeah. But like from
Or is it just old glass?
old glass that's gotten
Dust.
stuff deposited onto it. Yeah.
It's just dusty.
It's next level. It's like there's
Grimy.
There's actual like stuff caked onto the glass, and not necessarily on the outside, but even more so on the interior.
So just murky
Yeah.
glass. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I don't want to go in there.
Yeah.
Although, is there like a little tool shed by it?
There is the remains of one.
I'm gonna go check it out. See if there's any like sticks or hose or.
There's plenty
rakes.
of there's some old
Hatchet.
shafts or hafts, I should say,
What?
from rakes and hoes, you know.
Like wood.
Yeah.
Are there any hatchets?
Make a luck roll. No.
Oh my god! For a second, I'm like, okay.
No.
All right, so I'm gonna find a just one of the wooden stakes, and I'm just gonna take it. I'm gonna just get it so I feel a little bit more confident.
Okay. Sure. All right. So as you
Is
are
it rounded off on one? Like they're rounded off on both sides.
Well, it's rounded off on one side and just flat on the other side,
Yeah.
where it went to the socket.
There's no metal implements or anything. It's just
There's some like really rusted, like just absolutely crumbling metal.
okay.
Yeah. So as you're bending down to get that, there's a voice from behind.
Oh.
Hello, dear. Can I help you?
So I jump. Hi.
He's spinning around.
Yeah, I spin around. Hi.
All right. So there's a little old lady. She is somewhat outlandish in her appearance. She's wearing a mink coat. Her face has a sort of a hawkish appearance, you know, very prominent Roman nose, with and it's just heavily made up.
Like makeup's caked on.
Caked on powder and foundation, and then eyebrows that are like drawn on in these perfect, semicircles, and then just
lipstick and rouge.
Really, rouge and really, really garish lipstick, and then her hair is done up in like this, sort of perfect coif that's very old-fashioned, like maybe a 30s style coiffure, And then she's got like a mink hat on top of that,
Wow. Well, she's dressed. I mean, it's cold, so
yeah.
I bet that's hard to heat that place. Anyway, hi. I was just I don't know. There's just something about this place that's just really intriguing, and I don't mean to, trespass. Mm-hmm. I trail off.
Oh, yes, that's no problem. We don't get many people up here.
Yeah, I was a little out of the way. I got a little lost, so.
I should say so. Well, you must be cold. You can come in if you like.
Oh, no, I don't want to, I don't want to put you to any trouble.
Oh, no, it's no trouble at all. You can make another perception plus awareness roll.
Yep. 2.
All right, so it's almost like Gigi has a hand on your shoulder and is gripping it very hard and basically like squeezing it and telling you not to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just be on my way.
Okay, well, that's fine. If you're sure.
I'm positive.
All right. Well, at least let me set you back on the way you came.
What are you talking about?
You said you were lost.
Oh, I'll just go back down the hill and I'll make my way back to civilization.
Yes.
So I am facing her the whole time as I'm trying to walk away. Like I'm not turning my back to her. And I'm just like nodding and saying like, yeah, my car is right back over there, so I'll just make my way. I still have the wood in my hand.
All right, so she just stands there staring at you.
Yeah, so I get a fair amount away. And then I just book it to my car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Slide in, fire it up.
Just do a U-E and just head down the street.
As you're hanging your U-turn, your lights, flash across the property, and you can see she's still standing in that exact same spot, staring at you.
So I'm like breathing. I was just like a little bit. Oh my god! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? So I put the music back on to just like trying to get back into reality. What the fuck was that? I gotta go back there in the daytime. Something's telling me like I need to go back there in the daytime. It'll be a little safer. Because that was dumb. Amy, that was so fucking stupid. What the fuck?
Stupid.
Yeah, so I'm getting mad at myself. Like, God, that was dumb. Because I was just so, like, impatient,
Yeah.
I'm just like, I want to find answers, like, now,
Right.
Oh.
Whoa.
so, oh, God. So I'm freaking out. So I'm driving back down. And I just keep driving. And I stop at, before I know it, I'm in La Crescenta. So I go to Yaki's.
Oh, shit.
Because I need a burger.
Yeah, you do.
What would I get at Yaki's?
Well, you would get the Yakko, of course.
And, man, some of those fried mushrooms would be so, so good.
Fried mushrooms.
What's in the Yakko?
Well, the Yakko is a burger.
Yeah.
But it also has a teriyaki skinless, boneless chicken breast on it. And then
I'm starving.
And then it's like mortared together with a lot of with a lot of cheese.
I am just eating this junk food.
And they're
I'm gonna Gilmore Girls it up, and I'm just like, I'm just inhaling this burger and this whole bag of fried mushrooms.
Yeah.
I'm just like in the parking lot, just like.
Yeah.
And what do I get to drink?
Let's see. Well, they just have fountain drinks.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a Coke.
But it's like medium, large, or extra large.
I'm gonna get a medium
Yeah.
to wash it all down.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And being around people again, I'm feeling a little bit better.
Yeah.
Like maybe it didn't happen. So, yeah.
Okay. All right. Damn, now I'm hungry. All right.
I was just thinking of where she would go,
Totally.
Like,
Yeah,
yes.
it's a quarter pound
my
beef
God.
patty and a quarter pound charbroiled skinless chicken breast.
Well, usually she and Ken would have, see who could finish one.
Yeah.
And now he's just beginning to be able to do it better than her.
Oh God, that's saying something.
I know. She was like, I can eat this whole thing, blah blah blah, like in 5 minutes. So she's eating that, and so she's starting to feel like a little bit better. Mm-hmm. But then she starts thinking about like, I gotta go back there during the day.
Yeah.
All right. So gonna head back home, and what is that? What are you showing me?
It's the Yankees menu, but it's like photocopied, so whatever this kid is on the menu looks really disturbing.
You gotta send a link.
Really,
you gotta add a link. Add a link,
all right,
please.
I'll write a note.
Yaki's link.
Yeah.
What? Yeah. To be fair, you have your computer in front of you, a folded piece of paper that has a calendar on it.
Yeah, this is how I run it, baby.
You're that good.
Advanced level shit.
Oh God.
All right. So
So I head back home.
Mm-hmm, you do.
Okay. So I
Okay.
head back home.
So mark off 23rd. All right. So next day is Saturday.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
So what's Ken doing?
All right. Well, before we get into
Oh
that,
shit.
so I'm going to take you through this.
Oh no.
All right. So,
Training montage.
well, kind of. So basically, what you want to do when you're starting a hunt is you want to try and accumulate what they call plan dice.
Okay. Accumulate plan dice.
Plan dice are basically a pool that you can build up that you can then use whenever you wish during the hunt.
It's like a blood pool.
In a way, it's meant to help you equalize against,
So where do I put that? Why do I mark down?
Well, you're just gonna have them physically. Like I'm gonna hand them to you when the hunt begins. So I will actually be tallying your plan dice as you accumulate them, and then once the hunt begins, I hand you the.
What are they going to be? Tokens or what?
Well, technically, I'm supposed to hand you dice, but you're a dice snob. So I'll just tell you to reserve some dice on the side, I guess, or whatever. Or I could set some dice out as tokens, but you can then choose to roll your own. That kind of thing.
Wait,
Whatever works for you.
I hear you being a little shady about my game science dice.
Moving along. So anyway, so here are some of the ways you can accumulate plan dice.
Okay.
So you can research, So like if you
the mirror research,
well, in this
or is it researching a location?
Well, in this case, it's a location. In other cases, there may not be a location, but there might be other things to research. But
Like-
you can conduct research.
Like a person, like I asked Uncle
Exactly.
Todd to.
Aaron Evans, for example. Yes, exactly. So yes, you can accumulate plan dice for other things.
So how much have I accumulated so far?
Well, we haven't rolled anything yet for that. So
Wait, what?
anyway, so you can do investigations.
Okay.
You can do stakeouts. Right.
Okay. Which I did a partial one.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, don't be too generous now. Investigation, stakeouts. Well, wouldn't a stakeout be part of the investigation?
Well, but they don't necessarily follow.
All right. What else?
I mean, there's different kinds of investigation, Just going to the library, going to the records, hall of records, that kind of thing. Okay, so then once you've got your information down, you've done your stakeouts, you've done your research, whatever, then you want to create a plan. like an actual plan. Like, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show up at this particular time. I'm going to go in through this particular door. I'm going to blah, 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 you know. And so you get plan dice for your plan. The more detailed the plan is, the more plan dice you get.
Okay.
Then you can try and poke holes in your plan ahead of time. You can try and think, is this really going to work? And if you find any weaknesses in the plan, then you get more plan dice for that. Okay. Then, there's an opportunity for a training montage. So if there are any tools you wish to take with you, you get a plan dice for practicing with them, right?
Okay.
And then, if you describe a scene of your character preparing for the possibility of death immediately before you head off on your hunt, you get some plan dice for that. These mics are very good at picking up pencils writing on paper.
Okay.
And then finally, if you want to accept the possibility of something unplanned going on, and that could be good or could be bad, you can take up to 5 extra plan dice.
That seems like a no-brainer. Like, of course something bizarre will happen.
Of course. It's fun. It's all part of the
So
fun.
then you get 5 just free dice?
Yeah.
Wow.
So even if you completely botch all your other plans, all the other elements of your plan, you can always take 5 plan dice.
5 plan dice. Okay, that works. Okay, so we have investigation. Investigation. Stakeout.
Yep.
Creating an action plan. Poking holes in that plan.
Yes, if possible.
If possible. But I get more incentives or more dice if I'm like, oh wait, that's bad because of this.
Yeah, it's kind of if you wanted to be a jerk and game it, you could be like, I'm going to purposely make a bad plan and then poke holes in it to get extra dice.
No, well, I'm not that shady.
I know. Go on. Poking holes.
Okay, if possible.
Yep.
Training montage, tooling up.
Yep.
And then accepting the possibility of a good or bad intervening factor. And then a death ritual, like preparing for the inevitability of, like, I could die tonight.
Yeah, like you would just describe a scene. So, like, some of the examples they give are like, spending time with your family and like what you would do, or writing your will, or I don't know, writing a poem, for example.
Okay.
Anyway,
so those are the things that can give me more plan dice.
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
Yep. So, phase 1, investigation.
Chung chung.
Chung chung.
Can I help you? Why are you looking at me?
Well,
I just did like an investigation.
You did some snooping around.
I did.
That's true. No, you did. You did some snooping around.
I researched my tool. That sounded filthy. Okay, I researched my tool. I asked Uncle Todd to check into Aaron's background if he could. And then what are you saying about?
I was going to say, in terms of tooling up, you picked up the haft of a garden hoe. I wouldn't really call that tooling up until you have had a chance to spend a half a day or so with it in some capacity, whether at a lathe, turning it into one or more stakes, or training with it as a staff, or something of that nature. So that's the whole point, is that you have to spend some time with it.
First of all,
what part of training montage don't you understand?
First of all, I'm not even talking about a training montage. I was starting to go through my investigation.
Okay.
I was going step by step into.
Well, you just said you found your tool, so I
didn't.
Oh.
I didn't say that at all.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, no, I don't think I said that.
All right, we're rewinding the recording right now.
No, I wasn't even talking about the tool thing. I'm going bit by bit by bit.
Oh,
into
I
this.
heard the term tool.
Well, I don't know what I said. Maybe I said, I don't even remember saying that. I probably said it, but I don't even think I did.
I'm freaked out right now.
Yeah, you should be.
Okay, I don't know what to believe anymore.
Well, I know what I said. And what I said was probably wrong. But I don't think I even said that. So can I go through this bit by bit? Because I totally...
Okay, go ahead.
Why are you making faces at me?
I'm not making faces at you.
You were making faces.
Okay, fine. Go through it bit by bit.
Okay, so we have investigation. So I was thinking about what I did.
Yeah.
Uncle Todd, the...
Well, that's Aaron.
Okay, so you're saying that in terms of... Like, these are all separate cases. So
Exactly.
you're talking about, like, Aaron would be one plan.
Yes.
This house is another plan.
Yes.
So we're focusing on the house.
Correct.
Okay. So, investigation is... I just drove around aimlessly until I encountered the house. I got out of my car and I started to check out the premises. I saw weird electricity. I snooped around. I went to check out around the house, and I got intercepted by some strange old lady. Okay, so I haven't really staked it out again, but I want to go back during the day and do a little staking out and then more investigation.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Then in terms of an action plan, so the action plan is go there during the day and just see what's there.
Yeah. Well, and that's, this really is a step-by-step sort of thing. So, like, step one is investigation. You want to investigate, then you can start to make your plan.
Right. So I still am in the investigation / stakeout
So we don't have to go any further.
No, and in fact, I can't believe I'm saying this. There should be a freaking table that has all of these things on here. I cannot believe I'm saying this. There needs to be a table so that I can... They don't have a table for this?
No, I had to go through the text and pull out all the places where they were saying, award a plan die for this, award a plan die for that.
Okay, so I don't know. I mean, I know I'm going to make a timeline for these characters, but I feel like I should make a table for this. For a plan dice table. And then I can put all of these things in here, and then there'll be another... Anyway.
Yeah, I'll after the session...
We'll consult on that and create...
I'll show you the section in the book that you can go through.
This is fine. Right. I don't have to...
Well, just so you can reference it while you're making your table.
Why would I want to reference... You gave me all the information here.
Then you're very trusting.
I don't... Anyway, I guess so? I don't... I am trusting. I do trust you.
So, basically, you want to do the stakeout. What other investigation, if any, do you want to conduct?
Well, I want to find out the address of the house. I want to do some research in the library, or the Hall of Records or whatever. Find out who's living at the house, who owns the house.
Right.
It's seemingly abandoned, and yet there are people living there, or some person living there. So, I want to investigate that piece.
Okay.
Who's lived there before.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, which do you want to do first?
Well,
It's a Saturday.
Right. So, I mean, the Hall of Records or county clerk's office or whatever, or public records aren't really going to be open on the weekend, which is a bummer.
Right.
So I'm going to go there during the day, and I'm going to do some more trespassing.
You're going to do some staking out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So I'm going to go, let's see. I usually have, I might go work out. Go to the gym. I'm thinking about everything, and I just want to get rid of that feeling of, yakkies, but also the feeling of that woman, and just, that was so weird. So I'm going to go work out.
Right.
PCC has a gym, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah.
So I can go there and... Okay. So I do that, and then I'm going to go over to that house. It's early afternoon.
Okay. And so describe to me how you want to stake out the property.
Well, I'm going to pull up, park where I did before, and I'm going to walk up to the house again.
Really? All right. You're gonna give it the old once over.
I'm gonna go around the perimeter.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check out the tool shed. I'm gonna look at the conservatory.
Okay.
I'm gonna see how far I can get before somebody intervenes again.
Okay.
And this time it's during the day, so it feels a little less overwhelming.
Sure. Okay, so you head out there early afternoon, and Let's see here. Another chilly day. Never really quite warmed up. And
is it windy?
It is a bit. It is a bit. The house looks
even more decrepit in the light? Or
even more decrepit and less...
Are there other houses in the neighborhood?
Less ominous. No, there are not.
It's just this strange, like, Spanish style... Okay, so... Yep. All right, I pull up. I get out of my car.
Yep. Yeah. So it looks... Yeah.
I always have my Swiss Army knife on me, by the way.
Okay, good to know. So yeah, it looks somewhat less ominous in the daytime.
Yeah.
Just a bunch of, time of year being what it is, a bunch of dry brown scrub all around it.
Yeah.
And a smoggy sky overhead. And, so you walk up to it. Gravel crunching. And, you note now in the daytime, you can see that every window on the second floor that you can see at least is shuttered. It has shutters and they've been pulled. You
said something about lead shutters.
No, lead paned windows.
Oh, lead paned windows.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, these are just regular wood louvered, shutters. Paint has peeled significantly. And, so,
All right, I'm heading up to the door.
Okay, head up to the door.
After I'm going to go around the whole house first.
Okay. So you give the old perimeter walk.
I go to where I was last night. And I'm looking up at the house, like, is someone looking at me? Yeah.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Run.
Yeah, no, you don't see anything. You don't see any signs of life.
I'm going to go into the conservatory.
Go into the conservatory?
Yes.
Well, the conservatory is built off the side of the house.
Oh, it's part of the house?
It is built off of, one of the sides is almost like a wing of the house.
Oh.
There is a door. Separate door into the conservatory. Okay. All right.
That might be unlocked.
It might be, but it isn't. You try the...
it's locked?
You try the handle and it is locked.
I'm going to go around. Is there a back door?
All right. You start making your way around.
Or patio?
The vegetation, there's no patio. The vegetation here is incredibly thick. Branches are scraping and clawing at you as you push your way through.
Okay.
You see more rooms, through windows. Just more like kind of some completely unfurnished, others barely furnished. Like you go past a room that has like an old grand piano in it, and like a candelabra on top of it. Then past like what looks like to be a grand dining room with its own fireplace.
Yeah, is that like part of the hall that I saw?
No.
Or no?
No.
Wow, this is a huge place.
Yeah.
Okay.
The dining room is just has like a table but no chairs.
Yeah.
Very long table. The east wing of the house is a little narrower than the main house itself. Peeking in windows, you see that it was probably like the servants' wing,
Yeah, okay.
Coming around the side and then back out to the front, you're looking in, you see like an old-fashioned kitchen with like a giant cast iron stove, that has a bunch of pots and pans piled up on it.
Yeah.
They're just covered in dust.
Wow.
Looks like they haven't been used for forever.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
That's weird. There was a lady here, so...
Yes, indeed.
Is there any trash, like garbage, like pails?
In the house?
No, just in the,
Uh-oh, it's a dreaming dog.
Uh-oh.
Get it, Edie. You can do it. Oh, I woke her up.
You woke her up. Good job.
All right.
All right, well...
She woke herself up.
No, she didn't. Okay, so there's no trash around, like garbage pails, like where that people are like actively using.
No, you don't see anything like that. No.
That's weird. So is there like a kitchen entrance or something like that?
There was a door on the servant's wing.
Okay, I'm gonna try it.
Locked.
All right, I'm over this shit. So I'm gonna get my knife.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Alrighty. Let's get it going. You have locksmith?
No, there's no locksmith.
Well, what's it called? Like
I don't know.
let me see.
Crafts?
Oh, larceny. Larceny.
Oh, I don't have any in larceny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have melee.
You want to get in a fight with the door?
It's making me so mad. Gotta get in this house.
Well, that's kind of the execution part of the plan. So right now you're just gathering information.
Okay, I'm still. Well, every door is locked. That's not.
Every door is locked. That's something. That's some
annoying.
information that you know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You come around the front of the house. There's like a screened porch on this side of the house. You know, a bunch of just dead vegetation that's blown in through like some of the screens that are come loose. You know, you see a mouse skeleton over in the corner of the porch. You know.
All right.
And then you have made a complete circuit of the house.
Is there a mailbox?
There is a mail slot
I'm gonna look in it.
door. All right, so you're looking into the Great Hall again. You know, it's sort of stunning in its large emptiness.
That's it.
That's it.
There's no mail in the on the floor.
You don't see any on the floor, no.
Okay. Do I have the address of this house?
You do.
What is it?
It's number 17 Glen Oaks Boulevard.
Okay. I'm gonna just try the knob just for fun.
It's locked.
I'm gonna try a window. They all closed or locked.
They are all closed, and in fact, when you're looking in, you know, up close, you see they've actually been nailed shut.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm going to then. I'm gonna just hang out. I'm gonna pull my car back.
Okay.
I'm gonna park it on like more of a main part of the street.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna find a little area where I can just look at the house.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna come back when the sun's going down.
Okay.
Because there's no activity. It's totally quiet.
Yeah.
There's nothing happening.
Totally dead.
So I'm gonna park my car somewhere and then I'm gonna hike back up a little ways.
Okay.
And just wait until the sun goes down.
Okay. All right. So, for a stakeout, what we want is stamina plus stealth.
Okay.
Six.
2.
All right. Great. And then, since you made that roll, you can then make a perception plus alertness roll. Difficulty is reduced by 1 for each success, so difficulty would be 4.
Oh. 3.
Okay. Excellent. So you find a good spot to park your car, and you wait, and eventually the sun goes down, and along with it the temperature. You're obliged to repeatedly wipe your window as it's fogging up.
Oh no, I'm not in my car.
Oh, where are you?
I'm like behind like a shrub or something that they wouldn't be able to see my car if they looked out the window.
Okay, but
That's what I
you're
tried
just
to
hanging
say.
out outside your car, basically? Or?
No, the car's parked down like in the neighborhood.
Oh, and then you walked back up.
And I walked, that's what I thought I said.
Okay.
I hiked back up and
I
then
gotcha.
I am just like hiding behind some tree or something.
All right. Well, okay. So temperature is going down, so you are obliged to blow on your hands periodically and shove them in your pockets. But you're watching this house. And about a half hour after the sun goes down, as the stars are coming out overhead and it's getting dark, you see some light moving about on the second floor. But it's sort of like, because the shutters are closed, it's just like occasional little bits of light as it passes behind the shutters. You know.
What color is it?
It looks like it might be a candle.
Oh.
Or a flashlight. So
somebody's holding it and it's kind of flickering past the windows?
Right, exactly.
It's not like the electricity from the other night?
No.
Okay. All right, I note that. I'm still staring.
Okay. Well, and then that's basically the the highlight of the evening.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's no like electricity or weird stuff or
no.
Okay.
Nobody coming in or out. You know.
I'm gonna get a little closer to the house.
Okay.
I'm gonna find a rock.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw a rock at one of the windows.
Okay. Which one? First floor, second floor?
First floor.
First floor? Hard enough to break glass, or just
to tap it.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll run back to my tree. Require some stealthing?
Yes. Let's do dexterity plus stealth, please.
Okay. Five.
Wow. Okay. Well, you ping a rock off a window like a pro, and nip back to your little blind, and watch with great anticipation. But you see no evidence that your little poke aroused any activity. It's been about an hour since you last saw the lights moving through the house.
Are they still moving?
No.
All right. It's weird. Are the shutters open on the top floor?
No.
But they were the other night.
Well, you didn't notice because it was, it was dark. But now that now that you know to look, you note that they have not been opened.
I want to press my luck. I'm going to throw another rock, but I want to break the glass.
Oh, okay. All right.
So I get a bigger rock.
Yep. And that'll be another dexterity plus stealth, but in this case, difficulty 8.
One.
Okay. All right. So which window do you want to throw it at?
I'll just have another first floor window.
So you're on the front of the house. There's 2 windows on the hall. There's a window on the room with the parquet floors. There's a conservatory. There's, what do you want to do? Which one do you want to throw it at?
Just the one closest to the door.
Okay. All right. So you do that. The glass shatters. You do a crouching run back to your blind and jump in, reasonably certain that you were not observed.
Doubtful.
But about 5 minutes after you did that, you see definitely a candlelight moving around in the house down on the ground floor, coming up to that window. And you see that old woman's face.
Oh shit!
Lit from underneath by the candle. And she's just kind of like looking at the broken glass, looking at the broken window, staring out into the night, and you're pretty sure she's looking right at you.
So that gives chills.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. So I was like, I'm not breathing.
So she holds the candle up in front of her and blows out the flame. And so she's immediately plunged into darkness.
I'm gonna run to my car. I've done enough. I'm gonna
Look what you've done.
I'm gonna run back to my car.
Okay.
So at this point, it's probably like 7:30. Yeah. Or so. When's the sun going down? Oh, the sun goes down like around 7:30.
Oh, so no, in March?
Yeah. Yeah, you've said this before. Just gonna hold you to it.
Okay. Let's see, March.
Because I was thinking about Aaron's acting classes and like when they were starting, and then
I've got March 24th, sunset at 6:08 p.m.
Okay, well, you were...
We were talking about total darkness, which is
important for him.
Yes, that's important for a vampire.
Yeah.
Astronomical twilight is 7:30.
Okay. That's what I was considering it. Okay. So it's probably like around 7:30.
8.
8, okay.
Actually, no, you were there for a while, so we'll say 9.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to scoot back to my car.
Yeah.
And just drive again. Try to get out of there.
Back to Yakky's.
No, I'm not going to Yakky's. That was not good.
It's not a good choice.
No.
All right. Fair enough.
But I actually am going to go to Yakky's, and I'm going to get a bag of fried mushrooms to bring to Ken.
Oh my God. You and your friend. Why? Because he was upset with you last night?
Yeah, he got pissed. He knew, because he saw the Yakky's, like, because I still had my drink.
Uh-huh.
So then I put the drink in the trash. He's like, what the hell? Oh, well, you're playing him, so.
Yeah.
What the hell, Amy?
Yeah. Hey, what the hell? Mm-hmm. You went to Yakky's and you didn't give me anything?
Of course not.
You're so mean.
Whatever. So I'm gonna get.
No,
I don't think it's that emo. So I'm gonna get a bag of fried mushrooms and go back home.
All right.
And go to Ken's room. Mm-hmm. Just like I'm trying to get it out of my head, like that crazy face and like the candle, and so I'm like, here.
Oh, cool.
Wait. So what is he doing in his room?
He's just like, I don't know if he'd have a TV in there or not.
Oh, dude, he so would.
Yeah, okay. So he's watching TV.
What is he watching?
9 o'clock on a Saturday. He's watching America's Most Wanted, of course.
Yeah.
Aaron Evans, no.
Oh, shit.
No, he's not in that much trouble.
Somebody called Dasher, not yet. Karen Anatos.
Yeah.
AKA Lily Thorne, AKA. Okay.
Dr. Nguyen Phan Phuc.
So I give him the bag of mushrooms. Here you go, dude.
All right, so he's properly appreciative, like, oh wow, I didn't think you'd get those for me. Oh,
yeah,
thanks.
wow, and how much you like them?
Yeah, well, So he just starts tucking into them. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So I sit down and watch the show with him, and I'm just thinking about all the weird stuff.
Yeah. Alrighty. So here's the guideline for research. Says not all information from the investigation is going to be relevant to the plan.
Yeah.
The hunters need to decide what information they can use.
Right.
If they've used their target's hunting habits and preferences, maybe they can use someone as bait. If they know the vampire has a townhouse... Nice, huh? If they know the vampire has a townhouse staffed by ghoul guards, whether or not they know from ghoul, they might be able to find a window of time where the guards aren't there. Schedules, behavioral profile, habits, any supernatural information might become useful. What is useful is somewhat subjective. Without a plan in place, it's hard to say what intelligence would be most relevant. However, if the players are stuck, you can roll intelligence plus investigation to get a clue. I don't think you'll need that.
No.
And then players should keep a list of each fact or piece of information they're going to use in creating the plan.
All right.
This list can and probably will evolve during the creation of the plan.
All right.
What do you got?
What I got? I don't have anything.
You found out a lot of stuff, right?
Well, there's other things I need to find out. Like I need to find out more about this mansion, who owns it, etc.
Of course. But go through what you've got so far. For example, you found out every door in the house is locked and all the windows are nailed shut. All the windows are nailed shut.
That the doors are all locked. There doesn't seem to be anyone there in the daytime. Mm-hmm. That there just seems to be the old lady who's there, and she's not using electricity. She's using candles. Mm-hmm. The house is relatively empty, devoid of furniture. There's no food. The pots and pans haven't been used in ever.
Yeah.
There's no garbage.
Right.
I found out the address.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Yeah. See, that's a lot. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, very good. Is there anything you want to do with your Sunday? Mm-hmm. Since you can't get to any libraries or halls of records until Monday.
I'm going to read my scrolls some more. Uh-huh. I'm going to look at this mirror. Mm-hmm. Not really sure what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm going to... The libraries aren't open.
Correct. Well, downtown library would be, actually.
Yeah?
They have Sunday hours. You hit them up.
Yeah, I'm going to go downtown.
Okay. All right, so let's get an intelligence plus investigation roll, please.
Three.
Nice. All right, so you spend an afternoon at the library.
Yeah.
Combing through microfiche and, looking up some records and some newspaper articles and that sort of thing. And let's see, with three successes, pretty good.
Yeah.
So you find out that the house was built in 1919.
By who?
One Edward Blount.
Okay. All right.
And as far as you can tell, that's still the current owner, although you know.
So the house hasn't been listed or anything?
Not from what you can tell, no.
Ugh. That's weird.
Yes, it is. Wow.
Sorry.
Pencil sharpener.
All right. So, there's no owners. Is he married? So I'm gonna look at him and investigate this name.
Okay, so for stuff like who owns the property, whether he was married, that would be Hall of Records stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you found some old newspaper articles
About him.
about the house and about him.
Okay.
Yes, about him. All right. So, yes.
Rock Ridge.
Rock Ridge, yes. All right. Boop, boop, boop. He's in another book. Other than the one I had open. So we're going to open that one.
See,
there we go.
Out of character. I'm like, is she a ghoul or is she... Oh, so, okay, in between researching stuff, I'm wondering, like, was she doing that weird, like, not breathing thing that I observed in Aaron?
I'm going to say her coat was too thick to really...
To tell,
yeah. Yeah. But you made your awareness rolls, which means that you were definitely picking up something.
Something weird,
yeah. So Edward was a... let's see here. So he was judging from the photo that's in the paper. That's part of this accompanying story. You know, he looked to be in his maybe 50s. You know, hard to say with people from that era. People looked older back then,
right?
And he was a banker, successful banker in Los Angeles, and had made a good deal of money investing in the local oil economy, the burgeoning oil economy. So he built this mansion, which at the time, of course, was like way out.
Why did he want to?
In the middle of nowhere.
Was there an interview with him saying like why he wanted to build it so far away?
He just, it's just like people were building. You get from the tone of the article that like that was kind of what was going on. People were building houses in out of the way hillside locations. Because it was just the style of the time. It was like buy some land so you could be kind of close to the city, but also not have a bunch of neighbors around you.
Okay.
Kind of thing. So.
All right. What else? That's it.
That's it.
Okay. Does he talk about being married or?
Well, it says that he. Let's see here. 3 successes. That's my rubric. Okay, that's a complete success. It's a complete success. All right, it mentions that he's a widower.
He's a widower,
and that he lives with his twin daughters, Emily and Edith.
Now I'm just gonna say some of the rants that you've mentioned. You've mentioned some weird people wearing similar outfits as to the woman with the mink coat or the fur coat and the. So I'm just saying I remember this, but Amy doesn't.
OOC information.
No, I know. No, I'm not going to do anything with it, but all right. Oh, I don't want to get rid of the creepy, eccentric vampires. I want to get rid of the assholes who kill my friend. Or killed my friend.
Well, that's going to be a little complicated.
Is it really? Oh, right.
Got to start somewhere.
Oh, it's sad. At least it's not Dasher.
Yes, at least it's not Dasher.
Okay, so
Okay.
I make mental notes. I write down notes.
Mm-hmm. So you've discovered a couple more pieces of information there. Mm-hmm. All right. So that's your Sunday. Mm-hmm. Monday rolls around. See, we're speeding up.
I go to school.
What do you have for breakfast?
Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, shit. She's got an answer. Uh-huh. All right. So you go to school.
Go to work.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about all of this.
Yeah.
I call up Todd.
Okay.
And I'm like, any answers about Aaron?
Yeah, we ran him through the database. Didn't come up, so no priors. No priors.
Right.
Seems to be pretty good at keeping his nose out of trouble.
Is there a way you can do like interstate, like with other states?
That's not something I can authorize. It's that's like something the DA or the feds might pull off, but not. It's not my pay grade, unfortunately.
I know.
Sorry.
That's okay. I gotta get like. Just what I saw was just so bizarre. Well, I appreciate you doing that for me.
It's no problem. As you're finding out, a lot of weird stuff goes down pretty much on a daily basis in this city. So
I guess. I don't know. It just wasn't like the usual kind of weird stuff.
Usual weirdness. I like that. Mm-hmm. I like that.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Bye. Damn it. Fuck. So I'm like cursing. Just like, oh. Yeah. All right. So it's Monday. I'm gonna are there any books at Romans that are like old, like Pasadena city history?
Yeah, sure.
So I'm gonna look around those books to see if there's like ones about certain property or old things.
Also, I'm going to correct myself. Edward looked like to be in his 70s, not his 50s.
Okay.
Excuse me.
All right.
Okay, so what are you looking for specifically?
Well, I'm looking for information, anything that would drum up about, these old houses, it being near Pasadena, even Los Angeles, just like Southern California history in that area.
Okay, so give me another investigation roll.
Plus intelligence?
Yep.
Oh, 2.
Okay. All you managed to turn up at a commercial bookstore, even one as well stocked as Vroman's Books, is some handy information on classic Southern California architecture from like 1910 to 1930, which tells you a bit about the fad for mission style architecture. And
I could have told you that.
I could have told you that. And just construction materials and that sort of thing. So usually brick construction, which is not particularly earthquake safe.
No.
And yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Yeah. So I only have like a half day.
Yeah.
School isn't like a whole lot, and then my shift is like 4 hours.
Yeah.
So it's probably around 3. So I'm going to go to the Hall of Records and start looking up this address and Edward Blount.
Okay, so let's get another roll. This will be difficulty 7 due to
Investigation.
and intelligence.
These are public records, though.
Yes, there's just a lot of them.
Well, I asked the clerk to help me with like anything before or anything. Anything before 1930.
Right. And these are handwritten records. You're just having to go through boxes and boxes of information. So, going off personal experience here. 2. Okay. All right. So you find out that the property was registered in the name of Edward Blount. You don't turn up any
current owners,
title transfers, or anything like that.
Weird.
So apparently it's still in his name, even though he is deceased. Let's see. What else did you want to find out? Property owners.
Yeah, just anything about him. Like, when did he die?
Yes. Well, something else. That's
and
another.
His daughters. When did they die?
That's another interesting thing. You find no death certificates for any of them. But he looked well old in that photo, so he must have died at some point.
Yeah, he must be dead.
And the article somewhat unkindly referred to Emily and Edith as spinsters.
Oh.
So presumably they were a little advanced as well in age.
Okay. So it's really weird. So I'm just starting to think like, well, they're just people who, like, this is the history of the house. The house was does it say that they abandoned their home or that they've moved?
All you find are records. So the records don't give you any narrative, And you didn't turn up any other newspaper articles
about them
at the library.
When did even like past, I don't know, like, I'm just trying to think, like, it's hard for me to think right now. Like, there are no there's stories initially when they were building the house, maybe? Or when, I don't understand, like, when these articles were written.
The article was written when the house was basically being completed, and it was just like a society page article about, local millionaire builds a nice mansion, basically, which is, something
standard.
that would make the papers back then, so.
And then from there's just nothing?
You didn't find anything, no.
Where did the daughters go to school?
That would require more investigation.
Okay, so I'm going to look them up in the hall records.
Okay. Let's see here. Yep, go ahead.
Difficulty
6.
1.
You find nothing.
Nothing?
Which the clerk points out means they were probably born somewhere else. But no birth certificates.
Where was Edward born?
Again, nothing, because he was probably born somewhere else. No birth, no death. Really, all you have is this evidence that he owned a house, and this newspaper article that refers to spinster daughters.
Okay.
That's about it.
All right, well, I thank the clerk. And then I take that information and head home.
Okay.
So are my parents home?
Sure, yeah.
Well, my dad is home?
Well, you probably left the hall records around 5, so you don't get home till like 6:45.
No, like 6.
No, the hall records down like Norwalk or some shit. So yeah, it's kind of a long drive.
All right.
So yeah, he's home by the time you get home.
Oh, okay. Are we having dinner or what's going on?
Yeah.
All right. What did my mom make?
Your mom, what kind of cook is your mom? She's not that good, is she?
She's pretty good.
Oh, she is? Oh, okay. All right. She made something for a cold, late or early spring night, which would be, I can't think of things I have for dinner in normal life.
That's true. You're bad at that.
What did she make?
I was just thinking spaghetti or something.
That's kind of what I was thinking too.
All right.
She made spaghetti.
Yeah. So I sit down and I have a meal with my family. We just talk about things and Gigi and stuff, and
Okay. All right.
there's still like her chair is kind of like off on the side.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just talking. I mean, unless there's something you want them to say to me, I don't.
You notice your dad's kind of looking at you a couple times, like he's kind of noting maybe something's wrong. But he hasn't said anything.
He knows where to find me. He can talk to me. All right. So I'm just gonna go up to bed. I'm pretty tired.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna just pass out.
Yeah.
I fall asleep, not really realizing that I fell asleep.
Right. Okay. All right. So on to Tuesday.
Oh, I don't have a dream or anything?
You don't have a dream. You do not have a dream.
Well, Tuesday's like a big school day for me, so
Okay.
I'm not really gonna have any time to
Sure.
do anything.
All right. So you pass your day in normal fashion on Tuesday. Wednesday rolls around.
Go to work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to Dawn's acting class, which is
Ooh.
on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see if Aaron's there.
Okay. All right. So you do your thing during the day.
Yeah, see, this is why I need tables, because I need I have like this plan, that plan. You know, I'm gonna have multiple
Yeah.
plans, I think, going at once.
Yeah.
So
Get organized.
yeah. What day is it?
It is Wednesday, the 28th.
Really?
Yeah.
28? Are
Yeah.
you sure?
Positive. I've been marking the days off.
Wow.
Yeah. Time flies.
Okay. So I go to the class. It starts at 7:30. I walk in. I go to the professor. It's before class.
Okay.
And I'm just like,
Yes, my dear.
oh, he yawned?
Yes. Sorry, these night classes, you know.
I thought you'd be used to them by now.
What can I do for you?
Well, I just wanted to thank you again. Hey.
Hay is for horses. No, really, what are we going to say?
And I didn't say that to you. What's up with Mr. Gallagher? Like, he's so creepy.
Well, you know, Mr. Gallagher. Yes, English teacher. I had noticed.
Oh, all right. Well, anyway. All right. I just wanted to know have you seen Aaron?
Mr. Evans, I believe, has dropped this class, although he has not formally done so.
Jackass.
He looks a little miffed.
Yeah, I would be pissed too.
Yeah.
Because that's probably that week's probably the last week to drop, officially, and he hasn't done it, so he's like, I have to fail him.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is a whole bunch of paper.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yes, he has not attended a class since, well, you know. And I've tried calling him a couple times, have not been able to reach him. So, I've seen it before. I'll see it again.
Such a drama queen. So, okay. Expression?
Yes.
Manipulation?
Yes.
I'm gonna use willpower.
Oh. What are you trying to do?
You'll find out in a second.
Well, I have to assign a difficulty number.
Oh. I'm really worried about Aaron, and I know he moved recently, and so I just need to get, if he has that new address on file, I just want to be able to check in on him. I'm really worried about him. I haven't seen him since the funeral.
Okay. So, again, you're asking him to give you personal information like you did before, so that's difficulty 8.
But he's already given it to me.
I know.
Before.
That makes it less likely that he'll give you more. Because it's kind of like, I'll give it to you this one time, don't bug me about it again. And then you come back to the well, he's like, hey.
All right, I have 1 success.
All right.
Difficulty 8?
Yeah.
1 extra one. 2 successes, baby.
All right, so in the moment, he's extremely hesitant. He's like, oh, I already gave you something. It risks my job, and all this other stuff.
You won't see me again after this. You won't.
I should certainly hope not. And he just turns around, he's like, all right, class, let's begin. So you kind of like think that maybe,
What the fuck?
but then like the next morning in your mailbox, there's an envelope
A mailbox?
back at home.
What? How does he know where I live?
He dropped something in the mail and it got to you.
Within a day?
Uh-huh. It's just local mail. Local
So
delivery.
late afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I could make it for Friday if you want. I'm just saying,
okay.
you get a letter.
It's fine. It just surprised me. I was like, wow, that was pretty fast.
Yeah. Well,
All right.
It's just local mail.
Okay. Sorry.
Like I could not give you the information.
No. So. All right. It would just surprise you. I'm like, wow, that's so efficient. Okay. So what's the address?
It was a different time then. It's some place in Silver Lake.
What's the address?
I don't know. What is the address? Former player of Aaron.
I'm not the former player. He's still alive.
Former and current player of Aaron.
He's still unalive.
He's still unalive.
He's still unliving.
Anyway, you get your Thomas Guide out. You look it up. It's some one of those back mountain roads. Did you have a? I think we did.
We had a
right.
location and everything.
Well, it's. I mean, did you put it in his character bio?
I don't know where it is.
It's somewhere.
I don't know where it is.
It's Silver Lake.
All right, so I head over there.
Oh.
Yeah, I
All
head
right.
over there.
Okay.
I head to his home.
All right, so this is on Thursday. The 29th.
Yes. Well, no. Well, it'd be really late at night. It'd be really late at night.
Okay.
Like I'm working at Roman's. We closed.
Right.
I'm going over to that fucker's house. I don't give a fuck. I need answers now.
I don't flip and give a heck.
Even if I'm cursing, I don't sound like I'm cursing.
Yeah.
All right, I don't think I do.
Oh no, you're good. You're good. You have conviction.
Oh God. All right, so I roll up. Parking on these ridiculous streets.
Oh yeah, it's hellacious.
Oh God.
Stressful.
It is stressful.
Yeah.
And so I walk up.
Yeah. So you see, it's like
There's some guys there.
Some guys. So you see, it's this kind of like modern, contemporary California architecture, very boxy.
It's kind of a nice place he must have saved some of that soap opera money.
Exactly. It's a very nice place. But yeah, it's this, kind of like
so
late.
This is March 28th.
March 29th, actually.
29th, and he left on
the 22nd? No, the 23rd.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, kind of late 70s style architecture with a large concrete drive going up to it, and
I don't see his Jeep.
No, there is a garage.
Okay.
But
maybe his Jeep's in the garage.
It could be in the garage. But yeah, you see a couple guys who kind of look like gangbangers. Just hanging out on the front porch playing dominoes.
Oh, really?
Yep.
So I'm thinking like he's a drug dealer.
Yeah.
Like that's it.
It
It's
looks
confirmed in my mind.
It's pretty much, yeah.
He's a drug dealer.
There's no other possible explanation.
No, it makes absolutely no sense.
Yeah.
But why would he be living in
Why would a drug dealer take an acting class at a community college?
So I'm not convinced, obviously.
Yeah. I'm just picturing you like sitting in your car, like your hands on the wheel, just like
fuck.
Fuck.
Yeah. Okay. So I've been listening to Don's mix too this whole time. So I turn off the engine, I park. I'm like I gotta go. I need answers.
Okay.
So I walk up to the house.
All right, so you're walking up.
Yep.
And you're just barging in all kinds of private property.
I don't care. No, this is not. No, I am visiting homes. Well,
barging onto private property.
I am visiting. What would you say that if somebody just walked up to our door?
Yes, I would. That's why we have a no solicitors sign next to our front door.
I'm not a solicitor.
So you don't even get within 20 feet of the house when these guys stop their game of dominoes and stand up.
I'm not scared of them.
All right.
I'm looking for Aaron.
Okay. So
what do they do? What do their faces do?
Their faces are completely impassive. So one of them, one of them says, "And you are?" And 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 one of them
I'm Amy.
Amy
Patterson.
All right. I'll let Mr. Evans know that you came calling.
I know he's here.
They're just staring at you.
So I start getting a little loud. Like, I know he's here. He has to be here. He needs to come out here and talk to me. I am one of Don's friends. And if I don't, I am not leaving until, I'm trying to be like, I'm not leaving until I talk to Aaron. So I'm making a really loud noise.
So they're wearing baggy Levi's, and then they've got leather jackets, like long leather jackets on with just a white t-shirts on underneath. So one of them just kind of puts his hand on his hip by pushing his jacket back, and you see that there's a gun tucked into the belt of his jeans, and he's kind of just staring at you.
I'm staring right back. Mm-hmm. And are you threatening me?
You're the one trespassing.
So I back up onto the sidewalk.
Yeah. There's actually no sidewalk, so you're out on the street.
I'm on the street.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
I am not leaving until Aaron comes out here and talks to me. I need answers now. Okay, so I'm still like,
yeah. So the one with the gun nods to the other, and he goes into the house.
Okay. So I'm still looking at that guy with, I'm like, really? Would you really shoot me? Like, right now? Like, are you serious? Like, kind of like...
Yeah.
Because, like, serious, that's stupid. Like, that's really dumb.
And so, 5 minutes pass.
He just ignores me?
He's just, yeah. He actually sits back down, and then the other guy comes out, and they start playing dominoes again.
What the hell? Where is he?
So 10 minutes have passed.
I'm just waiting there. I stand there with my arms folded.
All right. And so 15 minutes pass, and a police car rolls up.
I just roll my eyes.
So the police officer gets out and says, got a call about a disturbance. And so one of the guys gets up, starts walking down, and says, yes, officer, this young lady came and... I'm
just standing there, with my arms folded, just looking at the cop.
Yeah. And began making a scene.
And so I look around, and I'm like, but my voice is calm. There's nobody out here that seems to be disturbed by me.
And so the police officer says, you can't just stand out, even if you're on a public street, you can't stand out on the street and harass people in their homes. You know that. Come
I just
on.
roll my eyes. Fine. Because I'm also not that scared of cops.
Right, sure.
Either. Yeah. So it's fine. So I look at the dude who... I'm going to be back. And this cop heard it. I will be back because there's something fishy going on here. I turn on my heel and I go back to my rabbit.
Okay.
And I drive away.
All right. So the cop and the guard are both just standing there watching you. You see them in your rearview mirror, illuminated by your red tail lights.
I leave. But my blood's
vaguely
up.
Infernal.
Huh?
They look vaguely infernal.
Yeah, I bet they do. Mm-hmm. So I'm feeling my blood's up, my adrenaline's going.
Yeah.
That shady fucker, So I'm feeling very I'm just driving, and I know I'm close to where Dawn's apartment is. Mm-hmm. So I go back to her apartment.
Okay.
And I'm crying at this point because I'm so frustrated.
Yeah.
And I miss her. And I just can't believe it. Nothing's right. Mm-hmm. I need to find out what happened. Mm-hmm. And I'm getting nothing but obstacles. And there's all this weird stuff that's suddenly happening. So I'm just crying with frustration in my car. And just hitting my steering wheel. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So then I get out of my car, slam the door, and I go into the apartment complex.
Okay.
Is Omar at the desk?
Yes, he is.
So I just kind of try to walk by him.
Yeah, he doesn't care.
So I go out to the courtyard and I look up at Dawn's window. Uh-huh. It's still all fucked up.
Yep, there's plywood boarded up over it now, but there's still soot, or there's soot. Blackened marks.
Burns,
yeah.
So that really is upsetting to me. So I head up to go back up to the stairs.
Okay.
And back up to the apartment itself. God, there has to be something else here that's like gonna tell me what happened. So I go back up the stairs into the hallway toward her apartment.
Okay.
There's still tape up and everything,
Tape has been taken down, actually.
so I can just go in.
Well,
The door's closed?
Door's locked.
Oh, it's locked?
Yeah.
I kick it. I try to kick it open.
All right. Strength plus athletics, please. Difficulty 7.
2.
Wow. Okay. You kick it sufficiently that you can see it's kind of starting to splinter a little bit. You can keep kicking at it, but it's making a fairly large amount of noise.
I'm gonna barge into it with my shoulder.
Okay. Another strength plus athletics roll, please.
Oh man. 2 again.
Okay, it cracks some more and feels like it's just right on the verge of shattering in, but you've now made a significant amount of noise. And perception plus awareness roll, please.
Awareness?
Sorry, alertness. Sorry, don't mean to get your...
You really get my hopes up when that happens. Difficulty what?
6.
No, I botched.
Oh, you botched. All right, yeah, nobody's noticed at all.
I'm gonna barge it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna.
Okay, strength plus athletics.
Nobody's noticing me.
You know, it's a rat trap apartment. Nobody gives a shit.
Yeah.
All right, so the door finally gives way.
I kind of like trip into the apartment.
Yeah, the latch for the door handle kind of snaps off in the door jamb. You know.
Oh, I bet it's empty.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah. So you stumble in and you're seeing.
There's no light. I mean,
There's no light. It's just the ambient light from the hallway, but you see this empty apartment. Not just empty, but actually like there's drop cloths and plastic down, and there's a smell of paint in the air. They're painting over the scorch marks.
Oh my god.
You know,
the carpet's probably pulled up.
Carpet's pulled up. Yep. And it's just this completely soulless apartment again. And then from behind you, what the hell are you doing?
Who's this?
Turning around, it's some woman. You know, she's just in like a t-shirt and jeans, stonewashed jeans, and
I just push her out of the way and I leave.
Hey, you get back
I
here!
ignore her. I don't care.
Someone died in there, you know.
Yeah. Oh shit! I turn around, and like, I know she was my best friend.
What the hell are you doing, breaking into her apartment?
I don't have to answer to you.
I'm calling the police.
I leave.
And she goes back in her apartment.
I leave. I run downstairs. I flip off Omar as I leave the apartment complex and get back in my car.
Yep.
And I just start.
Well, you won't be going back there again.
Nope. And I start driving around.
Okay.
And so I'm just like, Gigi, like, tell me what to do. I don't know what I'm doing. So I'm just thinking that. Just driving around aimlessly.
Okay. So
Taking the long way back to Pasadena.
So you're driving around aimlessly and asking for guidance. And you just in your mind's eye, you see that bluish electrical flickering flash in the window of that strange house. But except this time you can actually hear, unlike when you were actually there, you hear somebody like screaming in pain.
Oh shit. So what day is it again? I'm just so like in my own...
It is Thursday the 29th.
And what time is it?
Well, it's after dark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe like 8 o'clock.
I'm going to go after 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Is there like a hardware store that's still open around?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to this hardware store. I'm getting a sledgehammer and a freaking hatchet
Ooh.
and an axe.
Oh, hatchet and an axe. Okay.
I'm getting into that fucking house. I'm so beside myself with grief and not knowing, and my frustration level is at like max. I am buying this stuff. I have a short fuse. I am vengeful and impatient.
Great combination for a vampire hunter.
Oh, fuck yes.
Yeah.
This is happening. I don't know what I'm hunting. But something tells me I need to get into that house.
Yeah. Yeah, because like that vision is still kind of in the back of your head.
Yeah.
And then like kind of coming up alongside of it is just your Uncle Todd mentioning that there'd been this rash of disappearances in that area.
Yeah.
The corpse that was found in the hills above Glendale.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of like other people are dying.
Right.
Other people are suffering the way Dawn suffered.
And I cannot abide by that. So I purchase those items and I head back up to that house. Tonight.
Okay, so what is your plan?
I'm going to break the lock on the front door and I am going to be armed with my axe and my hatchet.
Okay.
God only knows what, but with my sledgehammer.
Yep.
I'm breaking the lock open. I am kicking my way into the house to see where that light was coming from. To see if there's anybody who's in danger.
Yeah.
And then I'm just going to go up the stairs to that house and just see what the hell's going on up there. I'll probably encounter that old lady, and if she sees my weapons, she probably won't hurt me. I'm just like, I need to find out what's going on. Like, I think somebody's being hurt here or something like that.
Okay.
And so, I might... They don't have a phone there. It didn't look like there was any...
Right. No, you didn't see any wires.
So I could probably leave, and just be a weird vandal.
But you got to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I have to find out. So that's my plan.
All right. You're kicking in the front door. I'm confronting the old lady.
Yeah. What the fuck is going on here?
So you're using some information. You use the information that the doors are locked.
Right.
Any other information that you're using?
That the lady is only around in the evening.
Evenings. Okay.
That they don't have a phone. They don't seem to have a phone, so I probably won't get caught in terms of like poking holes in my plan. The doors are locked, so I have to break them open with a sledgehammer.
Yep.
I might need a hammer, or I might need axes or other weapons to arm myself. There's other people there. Based on the fact that the woman seemed very uncanny and strange, I know that there's a possibility that something really fucking weird could happen. The fact that I'm having like auditory hallucinations.
You're prepared for weirdness.
I'm prepared for weirdness, but I just don't care, because if I can save somebody from suffering, that is enough for me.
All right.
And I just tell Gigi, like, I might see you sooner than you think.
Oh, you're preparing for death.
But at this point, I just don't care, because I'm so miserable right now and so addled.
Yeah. Okay, so you currently have 7 plan dice.
That's a good start.
How many extra dice do you want to add by accepting the role of chaos into your potential plan?
Oh, this is a highly chaotic plan.
All right, so that's 5. I roll. Now I'm going to roll these against difficulty 8.
Okay.
The more successes I get, the better it is for you.
Okay.
I got 1 success.
Shaking my damn head.
But that's 5 dice there. So I'm just going to line these up. You can roll your own dice.
I thought I had 7 plan dice.
Yeah, so that's the 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So as you use them, I will take them off the table.
But I thought the 5 was only since you succeeded by 1, you... Oh, so if you succeed by even 1, I get all 5.
No. You get all 5 no matter what.
Oh.
But the chaotic event can be good or bad.
Right.
I roll, and the more successes I get, the gooder it is for you.
Oh, so it's going to be a bad event, so... Okay.
Well, yes. Something...
This could be the last...
something unexpected.
Okay.
That's
throw a monkey.
It's a success. I got a success. I mean, if I botch or just outright fail, then it's like something that's definitely kind of unfortunate.
So I can use all. So I have 12.
Yes.
At my disposal.
You have 12 at your disposal.
Okay. All right.
So.
Okay. All right. Here we go.
Okay.
Here we go. Driving up.
All right. Hold on a second.
I tie a red bandana around my head. No, I'm kidding. Just kidding.
Okay. All right.
Are you ready to do this?
I'm ready to do this.
Oh.
Wait, what? What were you trying to say?
Y'all ready for this?
Oh.
But I'm just like, I have no energy. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, you want to tell the listening audience how long you've been up?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not. I worked all day.
You did.
Why do I even want to share my
fine.
sad state of insomnia with everybody?
Are you going on 18 hours now? Is that what it is?
18-hour bra. What does that even mean?
What? Are you starting to hallucinate now?
No, there's a bra that's called the 18-hour bra.
Oh.
And it's like...
I thought it was like surfer slang, like 18-hour bra.
No, it's not. I was hoping Derek was going to come out of the house.
I know.
But... Oh, Amy will get. That's just the beginning.
Yeah, I think you may see a certain familiar face in future episodes.
Well, the same dudes aren't going to be guarding the house every time.
No,
but Amy doesn't know that.
Right.
But she's still willing to press her luck. Anyway, no, 18-hour bra. Like,
oh my God.
Like it's something that I can't even imagine unless you're a nurse or a doctor.
Yeah. Lady doctor.
A doctor with breasts.
Yeah.
Or a lawyer a cop or whatever.
Or a lawyer with breasts. Or a cop with breasts.
If you have tits, you would. They're thinking of marketing the 18-hour bra like you would be wearing a bra for 18 hours.
Yikes.
And I can't even imagine the awfulness of having to wear a bra for 18 hours. But ideally, this bra you can wear for 18 hours. And I'm talking way too much about this. Okay, so.
Well, anyway, while you were singing "Y'all Ready for This," I was queuing up this.
Get some action music. No, I'm just one person. This tiny girl who has a fucking
sledgehammer. I love it.
Oh, that's ridiculous. All right, come on.
Yeah,
We know what the A team is.
All right.
I'm definitely not the A team.
You're not the A team.
I'm like the Z team. Just one girl with
but you're not even a team.
No, exactly. The Z team is one person with a sledgehammer and an axe and a hatchet. Okay.
I smell a spinoff. All right, so... Okay. Very good. All right, so how do you approach the house in your car? Like, do you park at the bottom of the hill again?
Yeah, I park at the bottom of the hill and I walk up.
Okay, so you walk up past this golf club and tennis club,
Yeah.
that is below the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
The tennis courts are all lit up, but it's, otherwise kind of eerily quiet.
Yeah.
Another cold night. Mm-hmm. And
I feel like I kind of enter a weird bubble, like, after I get to a certain point up the hill.
Yeah, definitely. Once the asphalt gives way to the
gravel.
What do they call it? Graded road. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
All right, so you're approaching this house. It is, again, dark in the moonlight. Actually, it's been a week, so...
half moon. A little under a half moon, probably.
Where are we? There you are. Yeah, no, actually, it's almost a new moon, so...
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, it's quite dark, actually.
All right.
Dark night for dark deeds.
This isn't a dark deed. This is the light shining through. The light of truth.
You idealist, you. Mm-hmm. All right, so you get up to the front. Well, do you go to the front door? Which of the many doors are you going to?
No, I'm going to go through the conservatory.
The conservatory. Mm-hmm. All right, with the sledgehammer.
Yes.
It was Amy in the conservatory with the sledgehammer.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty.
Actually. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Nope. No, I'm going to go through the kitchen. Because the kitchen seems least used, least visited.
True.
And there might be knives.
And stabbing weapons.
Yep. And stabbing weapons.
Knives and stabbing weapons. All right.
So yeah, I'm going to go through the kitchen. So
Cool.
I'm going to break the lock on the door. I'm going to just hit the knob with the sledgehammer. And try to do that. So strength plus...
Well, it's, let's see. Yeah, strength plus melee.
Yeah. Okay.
Difficulty, 4.
Oh.
It's not the world's strongest lock.
Oh, 4.
Wow. All right, so you knock that shit right off.
Crash.
Uh-huh.
And I kick the door.
And you kick the door.
I like kicking things.
I like all the breaking and entering that's been going on.
Well, you got to get things done. You got to do what you got to do. So breaking and entering is the MO for the night.
All right. Well, so the door just kind of swings open of its own volition from the energy transference of the glancing glow.
Okay, so that opens. I check the walls for a light switch.
Okay. So basically what you're looking into is a little hallway. Mm-hmm. You feel on the inside, and you feel like one of those old-fashioned light switches that's actually like two buttons. 2 buttons. So you depress the one that's not depressed, and then the other one pops out, but nothing turns on.
So I get my mag light.
Okay, sure.
So I'm holding it.
Okay.
Turn it on.
Yep.
I walk in.
Okay.
I head down the little hallway.
Well, so you're in this hall.
Joaquin pops out. Cut your head off. The end.
So there's basically...
Yeah, and I know it. Christopher has Joaquin.
So there's basically 3 exit points from this hall.
Okay.
Not counting the one you just came in through. Mm-hmm. So shining your light around, the one to your right is a scullery. How would you know what a scullery was?
A scullery is like... Isn't that like where you would keep all of your cleaning items?
I thought so. Yeah.
Like mops and brooms.
Okay, so you see like an old tin tub, a couple mops, some
buckets and
some like vintage packages of like borax and old like tins.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. And all of it is like kind of vaguely decrepit, rust spotted. There's a lot of cobwebs.
I'm gonna go to the borax tin. I'm gonna open it. Is there borax in there?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put some in my pockets.
Ooh, wow. Look at you.
Dude, this is Amy.
Okay, so you do that.
Yeah.
You go back into the hall.
Yeah.
Okay, so another point of egress was at the opposite end of the hall from where you came in. Mm-hmm. Shining your light in there, you see that it appears to have been a pantry once, judging from the extensive shelving, although there's no food in here. Mm-hmm. And then shining your light into the third point of egress, you see that you see a sort of modest dining room. There's a 6-person dining room table, couple chairs, but everything is just like coated in dust, cobweb,
right? Okay,
so
I'm gonna head toward that little dining area because maybe that'll lead to like the main kitchen area.
Mm-hmm. All
Unless
right.
the pantry leads to the kitchen.
Well, you did see that there was an exit on the far side of the pantry.
I'm gonna go check that out first.
All right. So you walk through the pantry. Some of the floorboards are creaking.
Yeah, I can't help that.
And yeah, you're shining your light around into that kitchen. You see the giant cast iron stove. And everything.
I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna start opening up some drawers as quietly as I can and look for some like a knife or something like that.
All right. So actually, there's a butcher's block on one of the counters, and there's a nice big carving knife and a butcher's knife, and
I don't know where I'm gonna hold them on me.
Yeah, let's talk about that. So presumably you.
So I have a sledgehammer.
You have a sledgehammer in your hand. Have you tucked the hatchet into your belt or something? Okay.
Yeah, and the axe I have.
The axe would probably not be.
It's in my backpack.
Oh, what size axe? I was picturing like one of those big old two-handed firewood choppers.
Yeah.
That's a little cumbersome.
No, it's not.
For a backpack.
I stick it in my backpack behind me.
Okay.
And I zip it up so
the handle's sticking up.
The handle's sticking up.
All right.
Behind me.
All right. Just be advised, I might use that against you at some point.
Well, I know.
Okay.
I'm going to take.
Like if you're trying to get through a tight spot or something.
It's not that high. It's not that.
Those things are like 4 feet long.
Look it up right now. It's not 4 feet. It's never 4 feet.
Well, that's never 4 feet.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my bag on the counter. I'm going to put my sledgehammer in the bag.
Uh-huh.
I will take out the larger axe.
Uh-huh.
Out of the backpack.
Okay.
I'm going to put some of the cleaver and the butcher's knife in the backpack too.
Okay.
So the butcher's cleaver, a butcher's knife, a cleaver, and a sledgehammer in the backpack.
Okay.
The hatchet's in my belt.
Okay.
And I'm holding the axe. Put the backpack back on.
Okay.
Zip it up.
They're about 3 feet long.
Okay.
3 feet long.
Yeah.
Okay.
So even still, a backpack would have eaten up about 2 feet
2
of it.
feet. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So
Okay. All right.
Anyway.
Okay.
So I'm holding the axe.
Yep.
I have the other implements in my backpack.
Okay.
And I'm going to keep going into the house.
Okay. Okie dokie. All right, so you're in the kitchen.
Yeah.
There's 2 other points of egress from here. There's one on the, we'll say the south wall. You came in from the east.
Mm-hmm.
So there's one, and so you entered through the east. The pantry was on the east wall.
Right.
So there's an egress from the south wall, and then one on the west wall as well. Where do you want to go?
Where does it look like leads to the main part of the house?
All right. Well, you check out the south exit, and this appears to be a long hallway going off towards the west.
What's the other one?
The other one's a storeroom.
Okay. I'm going to go down the hallway.
All right.
But carefully. As carefully as I can.
All right. So you're heading down this creaking hall.
Yeah.
There's a room directly opposite the kitchen that has like furniture under like
drop
tarps.
cloths.
Then there's like a closet immediately next to that, empty. Then immediately next to the closet is a narrow set of stairs leading up, and the hall continues along.
I need to check out the first floor first.
All right. Also, give me a perception plus investigation roll, please.
Oh. Four.
Wow.
Out of 4.
You are on fire.
She's not a dum-dum.
No. As you shine your maglite over the stairs, you note that they are much freer of dust than other parts of the house you've seen.
Well, I saw the electricity coming from the first floor, correct?
You did.
So I want to check that out first.
Okay.
Do I hear anybody?
Perception plus alertness, please.
Three.
3. Okay. You pause to listen and hear a slight creak coming from somewhere upstairs. Very brief. Just a little floorboard creak.
Yeah.
But it sounds an awful lot like when you're treading on the floorboards down here.
Okay.
Not so much like the house settling.
Right. Someone's up there. It's that old lady. Probably scaring the crap out of her, but I don't care. But I need to check out the downstairs first. Because I can always come back and go upstairs. Unless... I think I'm gonna no, I gotta check out downstairs. So I keep going ahead in the hallway.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the hallway terminates in a kind of labyrinthine junction, I guess you could say, where you can see like another pantry off to your left, and then off to your right there is sort of a largish, almost like a landing or something. You see a set of stairs leading up. Again, sort of modest in size. It's not like the grand staircase in the Great Hall. And then beyond that, you see a door leading to the outside. You realize this is where the enclosed porch is.
Like the conservatory?
No, remember the enclosed porch that had like the mouse skeleton in it?
Oh, right.
And then it kind of, the landing kind of opens out towards the west again. So going deeper into the house.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right. So you head deeper into the house. You're passing through, the walls, as you had noted before, have like kind of a wainscoting to them, but so on the upper parts, plaster is chipped and peeling. You see like holes in the ceiling here and there,
Yeah.
Signs of water damage, And there's just a very strong musty odor everywhere. Dust and must, mold, yeah. And so the landing opens out into a wider hallway.
Yeah.
To your left, you see that grand dining room. And to your right, you see the room with the parquet floors that the strange light
So I go to that room.
Okay. All right. So you walk into that room. I'll need another perception plus alertness roll, please.
One.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Can I use one of these?
Sure.
Do I just roll it?
Just say you're using it and I'll take it away.
I'll use it.
Okay. And roll another die.
Oh, it's not a guaranteed success?
No, just an extra die to your pool.
Oh, 2.
Great. All right. So you walk into the room. You take like 2 steps in and immediately discern that the floor, although painted to look like parquet flooring, is actually metal.
What?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's weird. I am going to... Okay, so I make the connection like electricity, metal. No. So I'm going to get back up onto the landing.
All right. So you turn around to leave, and in the light of your mag light, the old woman is standing just outside the room. Her arm is kind of up like she's touching something on the wall outside the room. And she's grinning at you. And you note in her grin is very toothy, and her incisors are both, or not her incisors, her canine teeth are both elongated into actual fangs.
That can't be real.
And in the next second, she rolled 4 on her stealth roll against your 2 successes. So she's kind of got the drop on you. So in the next second, you hear a switch get clicked on.
No.
So, what I'll need from you is, let's see, I made a note of it here. Okay. Stamina plus athletics, please. However, here's the complication. So I rolled 1 success, right?
Can I...
No, just listen.
Okay.
So I rolled 1 success, which means you get a small boon. Okay? This is something she didn't plan on. So like when I roll successes, it's something she doesn't, the vampire doesn't plan on.
All right.
If I fail or botch, it's something you didn't plan on.
Right,
okay?
right.
So what she didn't reckon with is the fact that you're wearing Doc Marten boots.
Yeah,
So you have
right.
nice thick rubber
soles.
So that's going to give you a plus, or that's going to reduce the difficulty by 3. So it's actually difficulty 3 instead of difficulty 6.
For me?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So there you go.
I still want to use one.
You're using a pool die. Okay.
Use a pool die.
Okay.
So add an extra die.
Yeah.
3?
Yep.
What's that?
Oh, it's it's fine.
Okay. I'm like, what the?
Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
Okay. All right. Well. Okay. 4.
Great.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I hear the switch.
Yep.
And I'm like,
you jump, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. Forwards, I imagine.
Yeah.
To get off the floor.
Yeah. But that would be toward her.
Well, or tumbling past her, right?
Yeah, ideally.
Okay, so damage would be normally 4 dice per round, reduced by 1 per success that you rolled. So you rolled 4 successes, so you take no damage. So basically,
oh shit!
So basically, you hear the switch flip, you hear this thrum, this electric thrumming,
crackling.
All your hair stands up on your body. And you just like and you just do this jackrabbit jump forwards,
right?
And this is just this kind of like dive forwards,
yeah,
right past her,
right?
So that would be a dexterity plus athletics.
Oh my god! Oh Jesus! Okay, I'm gonna take one of the extra dice.
Okay, there you go.
Dex plus athletics.
Yep.
6.
Yep.
Ooh, 2.
All right, good enough.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, so you dive right past her and do a tuck and roll and come back up on your feet.
While holding my axe.
Yes. Or what do you want to have?
Axe.
So the axe comes out of the back.
No. I was holding it. Remember, I said when I was in the kitchen,
sorry.
I put all the stuff in the backpack, and I was holding my axe.
You're holding the axe. That's
Yeah.
right. Yep. Missed that part. All right. So
I have lightning reflexes,
you
and
do,
I'm tough
don't
as
you?
nails.
Oh, what do those do for you?
I don't know. They're just bonuses.
I don't know. Here, I'll check. All right.
Oh, I think that has to do with that's Chow Fung.
Oh, that's your no lightning reflexes. Because that's your dexterity specialty, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So did you roll any natural 10s on that roll?
Yeah, I have 1.
Okay, so that actually counts as 2 successes then.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So 3 or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then, and tough as nails is stamina. So again, if you roll any natural 10s on your stamina dice, then it's counts as 2 successes.
Okay.
So you can keep that in mind.
Natural 10 equal 2 success. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Okay. So you actually got
3.
3. Okay.
Yeah.
Even better.
So tuck and roll.
All right. So I'm going to say with the 3 successes, you tuck and roll. You come up, axe in your hand, and you can act this turn. In fact, you can roll initiative this turn.
Oh.
Okay.
Initiative is Dex plus Wits, or
Dex plus Wits plus D10.
Oh, not this again. Okay, Dex plus Wits plus a D10.
Plus a D10.
16. Oh wait, a D10. Sorry.
Well, if you roll a 10, it is.
It is. I did roll a 10. 16.
Right.
Oh my god, this feels amazing. Like,
I feel alive again.
Aaron's the worst. I feel alive again. Well, I'm immortal in this world, but still, like, literally.
Aaron's the worst. No, he isn't.
He kind of is. Like, his luck is really bad.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay.
All right, so you win the initiative.
Yes. I am gonna direct. Ooh.
Sorry, microphone.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna direct the axe where her hand is on that switch.
Ah, okay.
Because she is not natural. Like, whatever those fangs are, which I'm still trying to make sense of, I am swinging that axe toward that hand.
Okay.
That's still. Is her hand still on the switch plate?
Yes, it is.
I'm aiming for that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god. Jesus. God, baby Jesus.
God and Jesus, God and baby Jesus. All right. All right. So yeah, you're basically going for a called shot. So that's going to be difficulty 8 instead of difficulty 6 on your Dex plus melee.
Dex plus melee. 4. And I'm going to take 2 of those from the pool.
2 of these puppies.
Yep.
Okay. Add 2 dice.
Difficulty what?
8.
8. Okay. Is it the dog?
That's the dog.
Okay. 3.
Great. Okay, so you're going to roll damage now.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
What's damage?
So damage on an axe. I'm pulling that up right now.
Okay.
Melee weapons. Here we go. Axe. They've got it. So it's strength plus 3, and then you had 3 successes, so that's 2 additional dice. So it's actually strength plus 5 dice. What's your strength?
2.
So 7 dice.
7 dice?
Yep.
Oh my god.
Difficulty 7.
4, 6. I'm not used to being in some type of a...
Being competent?
Yeah. God, he's so incompetent. Okay, so what do I do?
Difficulty 6. Every success equals a box of damage.
1, 2... Oh, wait. Oh, I don't make any.
Really?
I rolled 3 ones. And I had 2... I had a 9 and an 8.
Scandalo.
I know, it's...
Oh, wait a minute. Because you targeted the hand, you actually get to add an extra dice of damage. So go ahead and roll 1 extra die.
All right. 10.
Hey, there you go. That's something.
So 1 box, I guess?
Yeah, so...
She's bruised.
Yeah.
That was a big disappointment.
Oh,
I'm just going to say for the record.
The dice are fickle mistresses. Okay, so you bring the axe right down towards her wrist, and it nicks the wrist, you know. Mm-hmm. But it's enough to get her to withdraw her hand. And you see... well, actually, maybe you don't see, because where's your mag light?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Probably on the ground.
Yeah. All right, so in the... You know, so basically... You're in this darkened hallway fighting this old woman.
I need a headlamp.
You do need a headlamp. Learning lessons.
Mm-hmm. Well, if I ever encounter something like this again.
Yes, indeed. All right. Oh, wait, actually, let's see. Yeah, no. Okay. So, okay, great. So it's her move.
All right. Oh, no.
All right. So she's... Okay. All righty. What are your current willpower points?
5.
Okay. Is intimidation a talent or a skill?
That's a talent.
Thank you. And you said 5? It's your current willpower? Okay. All right. Let's see here. Okay. So, so there's this old woman in this darkened hall, and just barely illuminated by the sort of ambient light from your mag light. But it's enough to kind of bring her eyes up a little bit in the darkened silhouette. You can see her eyes looking at you, and they're very powerful. Like, she's staring at you, and you feel like you're locked into looking at her.
Okay.
And she just says, "Drop the axe, dear." And without even thinking about it, your fingers just let go, and the axe clatters to the ground.
There's nothing I can do to resist?
Not this round.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I do?
Yep. Okay, so new round.
Okay.
New initiative.
Yeah. So, that's 6 plus...
D10.
D10. 12.
I got a 6, so you're up.
I grabbed my axe.
Yeah, so you kind of shake your head and you're like, what the fuck? It's something like that's never happened to you before.
So is that a turn just me picking my axe up?
Well, it can be.
Unless I want to pick it up and just swing at her
Exactly.
feet.
Sure. That would be a multi-action.
Okay.
So in this case, I'd say it would just like knock one die off your dice pool, basically.
Okay. So melee.
Yeah, dex plus melee.
Okay. 4 plus...
And in this case, you're swinging at her legs, so that's difficulty 7.
Okay. I'm going to take 2 from this.
Okay, sure.
-1. Okay.
So you're adding 2
7.
dice from your planning pool. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Difficulty 6.
A 7.
7? Mm-hmm. Oh, wait. 1. Oh, none.
Whoa. Ouch. You were on fire earlier. All right.
That doesn't help. I'm
right.
aware. I was there.
Okay. I was there. All right, so she jumps out of the way. She jumps out of the way, but she jumps back onto the metal floor.
I clamber up to the switch.
That'll be your next round's action.
All right.
All right.
That's weird. Why would she do that? Seems stupid.
Well, it was just she was standing
Impulse.
right at the threshold,
Right,
so she had to dodge out of the way.
Oh, wow.
So she's right on the edge.
Okay.
Like she won't be there long.
Right.
You know, you gotta act quick.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I'll use that move.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a real good one. All right, so let's see here. Okay. All right. Oh, that's good. That's good.
What?
All right. So let's see.
Don't even. Why do you have to plot like a supervillain?
Newsflash: every vampire is a supervillain.
No,
so.
you're just like, oh yes, that's what I'll do.
Oh.
It's like, what the hell, man?
Okay. So.
Take your time.
I will. Oh, I will. All right. Here we go. Yep. All right.
Shit.
So she says, "That's no way to treat an old defenseless lady. Come give me a hug." And so you can spend a willpower point to resist that, but you are feeling explosively compelled to do so.
Yeah, no.
It's almost like Gigi is talking to you, you know.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. All right. So you pause momentarily and shake your head like a dog, and then
initiative.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's what Aaron does. You pause momentarily and then grit your teeth.
Yeah.
And you roll initiative.
14.
What did I get? 6 plus 5, 11.
Cool.
Okay.
Clamber up and hit the switches.
All right. So you're gonna lunge at the switch. Okay. So yeah, I don't think that even needs a roll, really.
Because the switch works, right? I mean, we know that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
All right.
And then what happens?
Okay, so you jump forward, you hit the switch, the floor, powers up again. So I'm going to give her a roll this time.
Oh, shit.
Let's see.
What the fuck? Demon house. It's a demon.
Okay, so
man.
so the floor powers up, and you see purple blue arcs of electricity start to go up her support hosed legs.
Yeah.
Oh
man, brutal.
Yeah, brutal. All right. So she kind of goes a little stiff, as the electricity arcs through her.
Oh
wow. I'm gonna give her a roll here. Yeah. Okay. So she screams. This terrible demonic scream.
Oh.
And
That's not normal.
No.
She's not a normal, nice little old lady.
she's not.
The fangs, the scream, the...
And so she turns and begins running towards the window. Like, as if possessed by, as if, harried by the Furies themselves. She's not acting rationally.
Oh.
So she's running across the room, so...
Oh my god.
Let's see.
And the electricity's still
The electricity is still coursing.
like through her body and...
Yeah. So
oh my
that's
god.
3. What's 3 boxes?
Oh, injured.
And that's
-1.
-1. Okay. Okay, so let's take one more. Or well, yeah, I'm gonna give her a roll. Nope. All right, so she kind of stumbles and she's like crawling, and so now the electricity is like
Even
all
more.
over her.
Oh my god.
And
Oh no.
okay, so then you're watching this in horrified fascination.
Yeah.
When I'm gonna give you a perception plus awareness.
Yeah, baby.
Roll.
Okay. I'm gonna use one of my pool. Wait. Yeah, I actually have to add it to like...
Yes, that would help, yes.
Yes. One.
Okay, well...
Damn it. Can I use willpower?
No, one's good enough. So go ahead and make a dexterity plus athletics roll again, please. Difficulty 6.
Nothing.
Nothing. Okay. So,
Jesus.
Too late to react. You sense something behind you, and then you feel these this iron grip close around your neck. And just and yank you back, basically.
No.
So let's see here.
No.
Okay. All right. So you are thrown back. Okay. One level of damage. You can make a stamina roll though, since it's just bruising damage.
Tough as nails.
Yep.
Okay, I can make a stamina.
Stamina.
That's it.
Yeah. But if you're rolling 10s, they count.
Yeah, I
as 2.
know. I rolled 1.
Oh, good.
So 4.
Wow.
I rolled 2 9s.
All
and
right.
a 10.
So you're grabbed with this iron hard grip and just like yanked back from the wall and actually thrown across the hall, and you kind of like skate across
back,
the
yeah.
and kind of poof up against the far wall, but you're not dazed.
Yeah.
But you see another old lady who looks exactly like the first one.
No, the twins. So then it dawns on me like it's those twins.
They have the exact same hairdo,
outfit.
They're dressed the exact same way.
Wait, how close? So I'm far back from her.
You have been thrown back.
Okay.
And she has turned and is turning the switch off and like Emily, no.
So can I run? Can I get up?
Yeah.
Run and push her into the room,
Ooh,
and then flip the switch. Hansel and Gretel it.
Diabolical.
Hansel and Gretel it.
Dexterity plus athletics. One more time.
Athletics. Okay, one of those, please.
Well, I'm just gonna tell you, if you pull this off, so you might as well just use all of these.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
4 dice.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is all in. 6.
Okay. Oh God, I'm scared. Oh, I did not roll well. 6, you said?
Yeah.
Two. Out of all of that.
Wow.
That's bullshit.
It's good enough. So she turns the switch off and is actually already kind of walking in there.
Toward her.
And you
Why is that diabolical?
you just run up behind her and give her kind of a flying tackle. and shoulder her right between her own shoulder blades, and she just goes stumbling forward, and then you hit that switch again, and she falls to her knees as well. And so with the the electricity starts crackling, it's
disgusting.
And they're both just like screaming.
Good.
And like trying to get up and then falling down again. Good. And then they start to catch on fire. And so they sort of crawl towards each other and embrace each other. And there's just like this pillar of flame. And then you just watch as they burn up really fast, like much faster than you would have thought possible.
Yeah, like you'd think they're not melting at all?
No, they're just in
it's like
flame.
Paper. It's
paper,
like paper, like embers flying off of them like paper would.
Yes, exactly. It's like watching a bundle of paper go up. And so and the smoke's kind of like,
But their coats and their furs are probably on fire, but not like that's actually staying behind.
The fire is like them. It's like within their clothing. Yeah. They're like burning from the inside out, basically.
And they stop. Do their screams stop eventually?
Their screams like reach this crescendo and then just kind of disintegrate. And then clattering burnt bones fall to the floor.
Bones.
Yeah.
So I'm just standing there, like wide-eyed, like.
And why don't we get a conscience roll while we're at it here? Since you weren't really aware of what you just killed.
Oh, a 6?
Yeah.
1.
Okay, you barely hold on to that humanity.
It was them or me.
It was. You rationalized to yourself.
And I just flipped the switch off.
Yeah.
There's smoking bones.
And it's just, there's smoke everywhere.
What does it smell like?
Oh, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
All right, I'm going to go puke.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to go puke. So I
Good
just...
thing there's a kitchen nearby.
I turned to the, no, I don't even make it to the kitchen, I don't think. I just turned to the hall and I just, yak all over the place. And then I go back and I kind of look at, what the fuck is that? And so, see, I don't have any mechanical or anything. No, I don't. I just want to, it's like I want to disable this house.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I'm going to go upstairs. I'm going to go upstairs.
Okay.
Going upstairs.
By which means? There were the small side stairs.
I'm thinking that the small side stairs. Since the twins are here, I'm like, there's somebody else. Maybe he's snoring. Maybe, it's the dog.
Snoring dog.
Maybe the dad is upstairs. Which scares the shit out of me, but I need to know for sure.
Okay. All right.
But I think he would have been aware. I think he would have come down unless he's just lying in wait. So I don't know. I have no idea. But I'm going to go up those little stairs.
Okay. All right. So you head up those stairs, and you emerge onto a landing. There's what appears to be a disused bedroom here, but you see that there's like a trap door in the ceiling that's open with the ladder coming down.
I don't have any more plan dice.
You also note that there's a closet with its door open, and you can see that the door is like abnormally thick.
What's it made out of?
You want to go check it out?
Yeah.
Okay. So you head over to the closet door and you kind of touch it and try and move it, and this thing weighs like 400 pounds.
It's like
and it's got a steel probably,
steel or iron,
or iron, and it's like an old bank vault door.
Oh, okay.
It's actually got one of those wheel turning locks on the outside.
Wow.
And so you shine your mag light into the closet and you see that there's like claw marks just dug into the wall. Like dozens.
Oh my god. So I look into the room? Into where the door is closing onto.
Yeah, it's the closet.
Yeah. So I look in the closet.
Yeah, that's where the claw marks are.
Yeah.
They're in the interior.
Yeah, is there anything in the closet?
Oh, no, it's a bare room, although there is a kind of a small open hatch in one of the wall to your right.
I'm going to open it?
It's open.
Oh, I'm going to look in it?
Looking in it, you see that there's just this black shaft going down, and you smell like axle grease, and you can see that the walls of this shaft are greased up.
Ooh.
And shining your mag light down into the shaft, you see that the bottom there's like all these spikes, like about 20 feet down, and there's like some bones in amongst the spikes.
Oh no! What the hell? Oh, all right. I'm gonna back away. Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna go into the.
So that closet was off the bedroom, which had the trap door.
So I'm gonna go to the trap door, which is open. Mm-hmm. The ladder's down.
Yep.
I'm gonna go up the ladder.
Okay.
Slowly pop my flashlight in my head up. And look around.
So this is like an attic space.
Yeah.
And you can see as you shine your light around, just rows and rows of skulls. There's also a very pungent acidic odor in the air, and you can see a porcelain tub, like a footed bathtub, set up in one corner of the attic. Mm-hmm. There's also a couple like cots, that look like they've been slept in recently.
What the fuck? Is it lit? I mean, there's no light.
There's no light. There's no windows whatsoever. It's just a garret, basically.
I'm gonna go back down. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm gonna look around a little bit more. Anything else in there?
Well, one thing you note is that the skulls, as you kind of looking at them, like a third of them are normal.
Yeah.
What you'd expect to see.
Yeah.
But like 2/3 of them, out of the 50 or so, have fangs, just like the old women did.
What the fuck?
And
I fucked it up. All right,
and like maybe about 10% of them though seem to have been deformed in some way at some point. Like the bones are deformed.
I'm gonna find one that's smallish. With the fangs in it.
Okay.
I'm gonna take it.
All right.
I'm put it in my backpack.
Yep.
I feel wrong, but Todd has to see this.
You don't make it into a puppet. Hello, Scully. How are you?
Hello, Fangy.
Hello, Fangy.
All right, no, I gotta show this to Todd.
Gotta show it to Todd.
All right, I look at the fangs.
Yeah, they
just look like canine
natural
teeth, like like that one over there.
Yeah,
I said canine, and she woke up.
Oh my god.
You were.
Yes.
She's like, what? I have fangs. Deal with it. Oh, you do, don't you? Okay. So I put it in my backpack and I head back down the ladder.
All right.
I'm just scared that I'm looking for their dad. Like, where is he? I'm nervous.
All right. So you're back down on the second floor.
Yeah.
The house is total. It's just dark. Everything's dark. There's, practically no moon out. Just a Cheshire moon smiling down at you.
I'm going to head out.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try
feel a fire under your butt to get the hell out of there.
Got to get out of there.
All right.
And so what I'm going to do is there have to be payphones at the country I'm assuming I make it to my car.
Yeah. Whoa, slow down there, sister. Yeah, you do.
Okay. So I get in my car and I drive. Actually, no, I drive down to the, payphone at a local, 7-Eleven or whatever. Mm-hmm. Not the 7-Eleven. Anyway.
What?
There's just other people who've had contact with Aaron that,
yes.
Yeah. All right.
Anyway, you're in your car, you're driving.
I'm in my car, I have the tape going. And I just can't believe it. Mm-hmm. And what the fuck? So I think I'm going to go and go to 7-Eleven.
Yep.
Call 911.
Okay.
Say, this is just an anonymous tip. You need to check out number 17 Glen Oaks Drive. There are some really crazy stuff going on there. It's very loud and it's disturbing the neighborhood. And I hang up.
Okay. All right.
So I kind of hang out there to see if the cop cars or a fire truck goes up to the...
All right.
Going up the drive, just curious.
Yeah. Takes about 40 minutes.
Yeah.
But eventually you see a police cruiser heading up the street, the road.
Okay.
And then 20 more minutes pass by, and then you see 4 police cars and a fire truck and an ambulance, all with their sirens going.
All right.
Yeah.
So I drive. I am like, all right. So I head. We don't know where Todd lives. We haven't established that.
That's true.
I wonder where.
I got to get their profiles up on the.
Figure out where he lives. I'm thinking he would live in Glendale.
Maybe, yeah.
All right. So we're gonna go to. I'm gonna go back home.
Okay.
I need a shower. Disgusting.
Yes, you do.
So.
All right. Shall we? What sort of note shall we leave it off on?
So, driving back to Pasadena and then pull up to my house, and just sit in the car for a little while.
Yeah.
And so at this point, it's probably 2 in the morning. Mm-hmm. So I'm so wired.
Yeah.
I can't sleep.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take a shower. I'm gonna write everything down in my dream journal of what happened.
Okay.
So if somebody caught it, they'd be like, "Oh no, that's just a dream I had. That wasn't
right.
That's not that.
Oh,
I don't know. Yeah. So I'm gonna start writing everything that happened, everything I noticed, the things that happened to me when I got, when the lady was talking to me, and what I did, and what worked, what didn't work.
Right.
So I'm doing that for a while.
Yeah.
I'm still so wired. I can't help but I'm just ugh. So I turn the TV on.
Yeah.
So it's probably close to 4:30 or 5.
Yeah.
Flipping through channels.
Uh-huh.
Really, really bored.
Uh-huh.
I just need something to take my mind off of this.
Yep.
And I don't know.
Public access.
I might just happen upon a public access show.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. Maybe.
Uh-huh.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think you do.
What's happening?
Yeah, so there's this really weird, totally ghetto preacher on the television, and he's
a street preacher.
He's a street preacher, and he's just
he's not ghetto. He's a street preacher. He's telling it like it is.
Right, but he's got that kind of
He's rough.
Yeah, he's got that
Je ne sais quoi.
Je ne sais quoi of le ghetto. And I'm just saying, this is how Amy would see it. It's oh, this guy's ghetto as fuck, and he's just he's just going off in this profanity-laced tirade about how bloodsuckers walk among us, and there's vampires that control society, and they're
I'm blinking. I'm
and they're feeding off of us, and we're just these ignorant sheep who are being targeted and killed by these blood-sucking minions of Satan, basically.
Holy shit. This can't be happening. I can't believe it. Mm-hmm. So he has a phone number right at the bottom of the screen.
Yeah.
So I'm picking up my phone.
Yeah.
I'm calling it.
All right. Okay.
So I'm calling the phone number.
All right. So
and I think the note to leave off on is they put my call through.
Yeah, exactly. So the station manager picks up, and then he's like,
I know exactly what he's talking about. I can tell him a story that you will not believe that happened to me.
Please hold while I put you through.
Yeah.
And then it's yeah, what's up? And then we'll kind of
yes, it's
and then fade to black. Executive producer Amy Sherman Palladino.
No. Right. No. So she starts saying I have a tale for you.
Yeah, exactly. We'll fade out on that.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
I was hoping I would have survived to do that because I thought that I'm she's gonna be so wired after this.
Yeah.
That she's not really gonna be able to fall asleep, and so she's bored flipping through channels, and then Leon happens to be on. Then
that's right.
Let's connect it. Let's get more connected here.
That's right, man.
Oh, hi, dog. You're bored now, aren't you? Yes. All right.
All right, so...
What have you learned?
What have you learned?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Again, what haven't I learned? I learned about plan dice.
Yes, you did.
I learned...
What did you think of that, by the way?
I like that a lot.
Yeah.
That makes sense to balance the imbalance of...
Plus, it kind of, like, obliges you to do some, like, sort of Seamus-level footwork. And,
which I was already excited about doing.
Sure.
So, but I can see how it can guide people.
It's very in genre, so...
Yeah, they are final death, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
All right. I learned about, plan dice. I learned about the Blounts. Mm-hmm. I'm really curious about Edward Blount and where he ended up. Mm-hmm. I also, I found out where Aaron lives. I need a headlamp. And I learned I'm really tough. Like, I'm tougher than I think. Mm-hmm. And I learned that there are, I don't know what they are. It all points to there being vampires, but I don't know if I can fully accept that.
You saw some vampire powers firsthand.
I experienced them firsthand. I don't know what that was, but whatever they are, I'm it's like in some ways it's like she doesn't think that Aaron has anything to do with this.
Right. Oh, no. The
which is so funny.
Connection has not been made yet.
No,
by the way, I forgot. Mark off 2 more willpower because you had to keep spending willpower to keep from rushing to Emily's aid because she used presence on you. And I rolled 3 successes, so that means you had to spend 1 point for 3 rounds.
Okay. So, I did.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll get to you in a second there, dog. All right. So that's great. So you showed up. You learned a fuck ton. Yeah. You had great role playing and definite heroism as well.
Oh, thank you.
So that's 4 points total.
4. Oh, thanks. Okay. Nice.
I'd give you the role playing just, regardless, considering how exhausted you are, and you still brought it. So that was great.
I just got fired up.
So I hope you're reconnected with. Oh Jesus!
Not you.
Too soon.
Hey man, I don't care.
I hope you're feeling reconnected with the Chronicle.
I'm feeling very much so. There's just things that I'm like, okay, this has to play out. Things have to happen.
Exactly.
And I mean, it was kind of fun. It's good for me to have like those reference points, like with Aaron and being like, okay, I'm gonna focus my rage on that fucker. So that kind of got her like, she's like, no, fuck this. This is all weird. I'm weirded out. And so it got her a little bit more like, So that helped to get me excited because I'm just like, what am I going to do? It's like, she's hitting this breaking point where it's like, I don't know what's going on anymore. All I know is I don't have my best friend anymore. My grandmother is dead. I don't know what, I'm anchorless and I'm angry. And so
anchorless and angry, a deadly combination.
A squared. So just having a hard time and A cubed because it's Amy. But I don't. So it's like, well, what is she gonna do? She needs to process it somehow. So why not take it out on some creepy old ladies that tried to kill her? So
damn right.
On that cheerful note.
Yes. All right.
Thank you again.
Yeah. My pleasure.
Till next time.
Till next time. Mm-hmm.